Alright, ladies and gents, as ever, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing Later Alligator for the PC. This will be our first time playing it, so if you're just joining us, you haven't missed a thing. But if you'd like to check out some of the games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's go ahead and get into this thing. I like the little loading screen guy. I have no idea who he is, but he charms the pants off of me. Alright. Well, looks like we are ready to get started. Let's see who this little fellow is. No company, please. Thank you. No hablo inglés. No hablo español. No hablos at all. Not even one hablo. He's a little shy, it would seem. It's pretty sure just me without the glasses and the long ass hair. You have to grow your hair out there. Hashtag goals. Relentlessly me when someone tries to talk to me. Honestly, that last word bubble right there, I feel like I have used at least part of it at some point. Hey, I'm trying to lay low here. Can you maybe move on, please? Okay. Okay. You got me. I'll come clean. I'm sorry for being so rude before. I'm just a little on edge. Normally I wouldn't tell anyone this, but you've got such soulful eyes I can totally see the entirety of, so I feel safe with you, stranger. You see, usually I love coming to John Johnny's on my birthday like this. Staying in a hotel, floating in the pool, eating 2 bagels at the continental breakfast, eating 2 soaps at the complimentary bath basket. But this year, I've got a problem. A real big problem. A real big uh-oh problem. The thing is, I'm pretty sure the family is finally trying to rub me out for squealing. I didn't mean to squeal, honest. I just see a pair of earnest eyes and the secrets just start flowing out of my snoot. See? I'm doing it right now. Oh, cheese and crackers. What am I gonna do? I don't want to be rubbed out. 2-Ton Tony even told me I have to meet him upstairs here at 8 sharp for the event. I think I don't know, but I heard him talking to Big Mama on the phone. The whole family's gonna come to really show me how it's done. What am I gonna do? I don't want to sleep with the fishes. I have a shellfish allergy, and my asthma's so putting it too waterlogged. Wait a sec. You're interested in me, right? You wanted to sit with me for breakfast and everything. Do you think you could help me? Since we're such great pals, you can go out and talk to my family around Alligator, New York City. Find out information about the event and report back to me. Yes, this is a great idea. Together, maybe we can collect enough info to save me. You want to save me, right? Right? Great. I'll text you if I need any help. How about you go out there and start? You have a watch? Ah, you do. Great. I'll text a little before 10 a.m. since it can take 15 minutes or so to get back here on the trolley. So make sure you check your watch a bunch. If you happen to get stuck doing some weird game-like activities while investigating, it could take time. Time I don't have! Because I'm going to have a murder done on me! I'm okay. Think of the beach pet. Remember what Dr. Duplesnoot told you? Anyways, thank you so much for helping out an alligator like me. I really feel better just looking at your super kind and visible face. Be careful out there. Last thing we need is 2 people sleeping with the fishes. We need to find a double bed. In this economy? See you later, friend. Stay safe. Alright, there's our premise right there. I know that little bloop bloop text noise is so cute. Nobody likes to snitch. I hear they get stitches. I know, just everything about this is so charming. I love it. This is Game of Thrones again. Hopefully it's not a Night's Watch, but you never know. You never know. Gimagobo, you think it's a surprise birthday party? What are the odds of that? What are the odds of that? Hello, esteemed guest. If you're looking to leave the restaurant, you'll have to use the exit arrow up in there in the corner of the screen. We provide all our patrons with an exit arrow, and complimentary pillow mints. Feel free to use both outside of our fine establishment to exit and munch as you wish. Just don't mix the two up, since that arrow is vintage, and known to contain harmful materials such as lead paint, asbestos, and a combination of rat poisons and cilantro. Please feel free to visit us again here at John Johnny's, and have a Johnny of a day. Alright, so let's check our watch here. It is 8 a.m. Also, I noticed it says Chronodial, which is adorable. Relentlessly, I wish my name is Bub. That is, it just makes me think of Wolverine is all it makes me think of. And his tendency to call everybody Bub. That is a good point. A surprise birthday party in this economy? Who knows? Who knows? Dragon Lady Myth, welcome in. How are you doing today? Let's check our suitcase here, too. What is this? Alright, so we got all the options in there, and it looks like it tracks collectibles. Also, we have some spare gloves, some spare shoes, and what appears to be an ornate dagger. That's interesting. Alright. Yeah, we got the mints, too. Complimentary, apparently. There's our title screen, officially. Alright, looks like there's one fellow to talk to here, so let's talk to him. I always keep an ornate dagger on me just in case the TSA must not be a fan of you. I can imagine that could cause some problems at the airport. Hey, Bub, you got a minute? Or perhaps 3 minutes? I ain't above asking for 5. I saw you walking out of John Johnny's over there, and I says to myself, Mickey, you gotta talk to that mysterious stranger. A vision in pinstripes, they is. I ain't trying to fluff you up or nothing, but you look like an alligator of exceptional taste. As well as one who might like to dabble in high-stakes games of chance and intrigue, if you feel me. No, I don't actually feel me, I got a skin condition. They call me slick for a reason, and according to my doc, it ain't going away unless I start using that topical cream at night. But I ain't gotta listen to some jabroni with a Smarties certificate, you know what I'm saying? All my smarts come from the streets, which is also where I got the skin condition and the impolite lower back tattoo. This writing is the best, and I am enamored with this game. Sky, welcome in. How are you doing today, Sky? Hope you're doing well. And Falls, how's everything going with you? Oh, that's where they got the kitty from. Oh, that's amazing, Falls. I hope you two get along well. Alright, so we've got 3 questions. Whom, Pat, and the event. Let's just go down the list. The name's Mickey, but everybody calls me the old king of cards. Well, that one guy did, before he yelled at a fence to stop stealing his email passwords. Then his pants fell down. Then he fell down. Into an open manhole. But I have it on good authority from the paramedics that he only called 3 or 5 other people that, so bada bing! The old card king at your service. Oh! You love me some gators? This game is charming the pants off me and we just started already, so I'm excited. Are you talking about Pat the Alligator? Yeah, I know that dude pretty well. He's my second cousin. One time when we were kids, us guys got locked out of CCD after recess and missed juice and cookie time. We only had one granola bar between us, and good old Pat gave me the bigger half. I'll always remember that. No, I ain't crying. I just spit in my own eyes to display my street toughness. I totally believe him. Let's ask him about the event. I'll be disappointed if there's no Gatorade puns. There's gotta be at some point. Oh, you know about the event, eh? Well, looky here, bub. It's a real secret affair, you dig? Ain't nobody supposed to be going and telling Pat about it. My lips are sealed, just like they're sealed after I wake up after a night of nose-only breathing. Maybe, though. Just maybe. If you play a little game with Mickey here, my lips might loosen up. Think you can keep an eye on this flurry of thingies and find the queen? What do you think, Chet? Can we play 3-card Monty with this guy? Do you think we can beat him at his literal own game? I don't know. I'm told 3-card Monty is often a scam. What if he's got some sort of tricks? Gamaguma with the best possible answer right there. All right, let's do it. Stay on your guard, keep an eye on the cards. 3-card Mickey, I'll play. Mickey's running a street scam. Keep an eye on the queen and pick the correct card to foil his plans. Alright, get your peepers peeled, because these hands are about to become a hurricane. See here? Keep your eyes on the lady. Alright, so here's the queen. It's the middle card. Where's she gonna go? Where's she gonna go? Wait, hang on. Hang on, it's slippery, wait. Well, I guess we'll never know who won. Who knows which way the wind blows or some junk. Yay! GG? What the... Alright, it says we won. I'm gonna take that one. Well played, thank you. That was the first thing that made me laugh out loud when I was testing this game. Because holy shit, that's hilarious. Dak Belvin, I don't think he's very good at this game. I don't think he is either. I'm not sure he understands what he's supposed to be doing. But, we gotta win. We gotta win, I'll take that. You got a family member badge. It actually says OGs on the button. This game must have been designed for this channel. It says OGs. Anyways, about the event. Well, you ain't heard it from me, but I hear it's gonna be a real affair to remember. The whole family's been talking about it for months. Pat's really gonna get his, if you know what I'm saying. Anyways, thanks for playing. Let me know if you need any of my city smarts while you're out there, rookie. Try not to lick any trolley handrails if you can help it. Those dermatology copays are real kicking the alligator pants, you feel me? Ow!
The lead.
Let's see. Xmas Jackson Flaxen Waxen. Thank you so much for the 300 bits. I appreciate that. Hope you are doing well today. Support means a ton. The trolley ain't here yet, so why don't you go check out the arcade? Mickey got banned for his slick fingers gumming up the machines and causing an epidermis epidemic. That ain't mean you gotta suffer the same fate. Oh! Alright. Looks like, that is a fantastic name, actually. It really is. Alright, let's check out the arcade then. Let's see what's down there. That loading screen continues to be adorable. Text from an unknown caller. Hello? Is this by chance your first time in Alligator, New York City? I mean in the city, not, Alligator, Long Island or something. It is. Who's this? I thought so. Oh, you don't know me. I'm sorry if that's weird. I just thought if you'd like, I could text you some tips. The city is really big and has a lot of colorful secrets that I wouldn't want you to miss on your first visit. Is it okay if I help you out from time to time? Sure. Ah, great. I'll be sure to text you again soon. Don't forget to enjoy yourself. All right. So let's see, I noticed we have some arcade games down here. I noticed we have Vampire Punter D and Street Kiter 2, as well as Train, which that picture on the side of the machine is hilarious. It's EP. That is my absolutely amazing partner. They're away at work currently. Well, hello, EP's partner. It is a pleasure to meet you. In case you're wondering, EP is absolutely amazing to have here, and we love having them as part of the community. So, thank you so much for the generous donation. It means a ton. Drev, welcome in. How are you doing today? It happens. Sometimes you get weird texts, sometimes you follow them, and you never know what's going to happen. Alright, I see somebody hanging around back here it looks like we can talk to. Let's see what we got here. Sweet Geraldine! Hey up there, long arms! You got a sec? Nice suit! What's a fancy reptile like you doing at the back of the arcade? I know what you're after. That's right, I've got you pegged just by looking at you. You want cold, hard, plush. Well, you found the right alligator, and I've got a job that'll pay for both our retirements and poorly made stuffies. You might see a humble claw machine, but this is a vault, and we're gonna break in. You can't just walk in. No, there's countermeasures. Sometimes Norma, the security guard, comes by and says I'm not allowed to put my claw in chair into the aisle. Without the boost, I'm not tall enough to work the claw. EP, thank you so much for the 100 bits. I appreciate that as well. And you're part of that community. Don't forget that. So you're part of what makes it so amazing here. Relentlessly Sweet Geraldine is so cute with her little anime shirt and strawberry bag. I didn't even notice her shirt said anime. Oh my god. I just like watching the hair puffs bobble. I like that too. Also, the coin thief machine. I'm loving that back there as well. LTG only had a crock pot. One of us. One of us. She says it's a fire hazard, but most of the machines in here are. You see behind you? That's one alien power strip juicing up every one of these babies. One wrong move at pinball and boom! This place lights up like my chemistry teacher's hair when I turn that Bunsen burner too high. She is adorable. She's absolutely adorable. Oh my god. That's the Eric Director. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you are having a fantastic weekend. Me? I'm known around these parts as Sweet Geraldine, criminal mastermind of the claw machine. You haven't heard of me? Honestly, I'm not surprised. I leave no fingerprints and Johnny Law doesn't have a clue. Or Johnny Boyer from my geography class. At least, that's what he said when I asked him to the spring fling. Pat is a patsy, but not my patsy, that's for sure. He's related to some of my dad's friends. One time, at Dad's show, Pat pulled a fire alarm because he thought he was trying to thought someone was trying to set him on fire. It turns out, he just had a warm piece of pizza in his pocket. No one could find him for almost an hour until the firefighters pulled him out of the concert hall's crawl space. He was covered in spiders and had eaten the pizza, but was otherwise unharmed. Physically, anyway. It was pretty weird. Alright, so what we're learning here is that Pat is, a little high-strung. A little paranoid, perhaps. A power strip and a surge protector. I'm nervous too, Will. That should not be. Yeah, the animation here is so cute. Oh my god, Worms Pinball. I haven't played that in a lifetime. I'd love to tell you about the event. I really would. But this is our first time on the job together, Mac. You haven't yet earned my unbridled trust. Also, can we talk about how much of a banger this song is? The song is fantastic. Excuse me. Who keeps a hot slice of pizza in their pocket? Someone that is ready for anything. Oh, Eric Director, that's awesome. I hope you have a good time. Let's see. Maybe we could come to a mutually beneficial arrangement. The claw machine? It's a two-man operation. I need someone who's not going to rat me out for the additional prizes when plush comes to shove. You feel me? What do you say, old-timer? One last claw machine score. The big one. Grab the prizes as she advises. Claw School. I'll play. Let's do it. Follow Sweet Geraldine's instructions to get the perfect claw machine prize. Click left and right to control the crane, and when you're ready to grab, click the center button. Alright. here she is, the big quesadilla, the mother load. Inside this vault is a treasure trove of prizes. I've had my eye on a couple of choice goods, but I need an accomplice with nerves of steel and hands of steel. A tall patsy like you can push the buttons and see the prizes. So what do you say? Let's get some cute loots for our cute snoots. First, you should warm up your tricky digits. Grab me any prize that catches your eye. Go on, old timer, show me what you got. Alright, let's just grab this cube with the teeth right below us. Or actually, we need to test out the controls, so let's see if we can grab this other one to the side. Alright, I think we're good. Oh, I think we got it. I heard a prize. Let's check the slot. You know, everyone calls it Cubenstein, but it's actually Cubenstein's monster. Like, hello? Did you read the booklet novella that came with the game? You got some chops. I respect that. But now, the real job begins. How will you react when the pressure's on? This time, you follow my lead. Scale Sheen is the most popular toy in school right now. Grab that cute chubby gator plush for me. I don't see a cute chubby gator. Oh no, it's this one right here, isn't it? I bet that's what it is. Yeah, deep dish would be a little too much. So this is your way to get into Yakuza, right? Crime Family, Crane Machine games. We're inching towards an LTG however I can. Alright. I can't get the machine over any further. I might actually have to use the swing here. There we go, come on, come on. Nope! You got one! What is it? Yikes, even looking at this guy is like walking under a bazillion ladders or yeeting a shattered mirror into hyperspace. I can still see the prize I want. Here's another quarter. Could you try again? Scale sheet is... Alright, so she said that again. Grab two and then just sort of picked which one it wanted there, so... Let's try this again. Come on, yes! You got one! What is it? Scale Sheen is so cute and so shiny. The news said the sheen might be causing bright-based blindness, but the big blur I can make out doesn't look too dangerous to me. You're really good at this. But it's finally time for the big score. I can see it in your eyes. You're ready to get the ultimate prize. Give me the doll from the best, most awesome video game franchise of all time, Final Fantasy. Here's the dreamy one with the spiky hair. This is it, the big one. The dreamy one with the big hair. I think that's this guy? Probably? I don't think I see anything else that really matches the vibe. I think that's what we're going with. Yeah, I know, the animations are so good in this game! Why are there scissors in the Crane game? I think that maybe this isn't a very good arcade. I'm starting to think. Croc Stripe! A little bit this way. This is gonna be tough. I think we might have to dig down to get it here, but we'll see what we can do. Oh, no, I think we got it there. Did you get it? The ultimate prize? OMGs. I can't believe you got the dreamiest anime Game Boy from Final Fantasy. Claude Stripes. Claude, his hair is almost as prickly as his social interactions with women. This is exactly what I wanted. Thank you so much for helping me. All right, we got another win there. Almost got the diamond, but we didn't want the diamond. We wanted the cute anime boy. Chills off, welcome in. How are you doing today? Why am I Geraldine? That's goals right there. Hashtag goals right there, honestly. This game is amazing. I'm totally in love with this game. Every part of it. I can't believe it. The big score. And thanks to you, we had a clean getaway. And we got another family member badge. Oh, geez. I'll tell you what you need to know. The event is a secret. I'm a gator, not a rat. That's right, a classic double cross. That's the calling card of Sweet Geraldine, master criminal. Oh, we got conned. We've been had. Geraldine. The little toof, I know. I'm loving this. Alright, let's see if there's anything else to see in here. Talk to them. What is this? Oh, we got a puzzle piece. Alright. Let's see who this is here. Hey there, you up for a real challenge? I haven't seen you here before, stranger. Alligator, New York City's a big place, but we tend to have regulars, you know? Like Rocco and Bonnie over there. Those two are here every day, but you? I'd remember such a visible face like yours. Ah, look at me being a real jerk. I don't mean to be giving you a hard time or nothing. I just been a little frazzled since last night. I had a dream that I was a skee ball, and some sticky-fingered kid kept throwing me into the 10-point hole. Go for the 50, dingus, I tried to yell, but we had a ball and all, the ding-dong couldn't hear me. I woke up in a cold sweat in my kitchen, systematically throwing individual oranges from the window into my neighbor's terrarium. Vitamin C would help me shake it off, but all I had for breakfast was black coffee and a half can of leftover candy cigarettes. Why is everyone in this game the most charming person? Holy shit. Have you heard of the game Card Shark? Yes, I want to play that. Sounds incredible. LTG, I believe that's 100% correct. Earring, welcome in. How are you doing today? How's your weekend going? And Kiss, good to see you. How are you doing today, Kiss? The name's Jody, or Baloney, if you're my 4th grade bully come back to fight me. You're not, right? Sam? Anyway, I work here at Adelaide's Arcade, sweeping floors and keeping all the games running smooth as babies fall me behind. I used to work as a greaser in a shop downtown, but I left to be closer to my gaming hobby. They let me keep the leather jacket, though. And the company hairstyle. I know, candy cigarettes. Those things were always gross. Just so hard. Pat's my cousin, and it's also the most genuine doof I know, so you better be nice to him, you hear? I wouldn't want to have to pop you one. I'm told I got a mean left hook, and a moderately insulting right hook. And a kick that could benefit from some anger management courses. I tried to sign up for some calming hot yoga at the YACA, but it didn't go over well. You ever get kicked by your own leg? It ain't great, bud. It ain't great. Look, I know you're here spying for Pat for whatever reason. That's fine. But I can't tell you family secrets, you hear me? To give up info that hot, you'd have to really impress me. I sense a game coming on here. Interesting. I haven't seen candy cigarettes over here in a very long time. Also, I gotta blow my nose real quick. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, folks. Enjoy the music. Alright, sorry about that. Ed, welcome in. How are you doing today, Ed? So, what do you think? Can you roll the ball, old-timer? I'm talking pinball. The old penny bee, as I like to call it, against the advice of both my friends, family, and the supportive therapist I see on Thursdays. I got the highest score on Lizard Wizards here 8 months running, but I'm always looking for a real pinhead to pit my skills against. So what do you say? care to take on a pinball lizard like me? I didn't mean to make a joke. I take this very seriously. The old Penny B. Beat their score or go for more. Yeah, sure, let's try it. Click the plunger to launch the pinball. When the ball is in play, control the flippers by clicking R and L or use the arrow keys. Beat 5,000 points to earn Joni's respect. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. Oh my god! So the phrases written on this are darkness will prevail. Oh, where's my other catchphrase? Alligators aren't lizards technically. Cobra Cadabra. And I would never be in pinball because I hate pinball deeply. Alright, let's give this a shot. Alright, we got 5,000. Not much to do in this. Oh god, that went straight down the drain there. Holy crap. I'm okay at pinball. I'm not great, but I'm okay. The lanes in this game are not spectacular either. I'm just gonna point that out. Oh jeez, right down the drain. Alright, we still got 2 more lives. We can do this. The right flipper does look short. That might be perspective, but either way, that's not really helping me much. Yeah, this table kind of sucks. I do notice there's this big bonus hole up here. Well, that looks like that would be really tough to get into. No! No, come on! Oh, what a waste of a life. Medieval Madness, great table. I will agree with you there. Oh, that was close. That was far too close. Oh, dang it! Well, we won! We got it well over 5 grand, so that's good. Alright. Let's see. You got a family member badge! Oh, jeez! Hey, it's been a long time since I've seen moves like that in front of lizard wizards here. You had that ball hitting all the do-whats and moves it so fast I could barely keep up. It's been a real honor to hang with another student in the pinball arts. You found a puzzle piece! Oh, jeez! About the event. Now, this might just be a rumor. The word on the street is there's going to be some sick games there. Not pinball per se, but you know, you take what you can get. Anyway, that's all I can really say. I'd better get back on the grind trying to beat my last high score. Thanks for showing me your supple wrist, Pinhead. Catch you later. Alright! Cool, cool. So, if we check in here, we now have 2 puzzle pieces and 3 family badges. Making some progress here. Let's see. So this game is called Later Alligator. We have been asked to help out a little alligator named Pat. It's his birthday, and he's heard that his family is planning something which he thinks is probably going to be a mob hit for reasons of his own. So we are going around town trying to ask people about it and get more information to help him out. Let's see. Attack from Mars, also a nice one. Alright, see if we can talk to these guys over here. Why do we always gotta come here? This place is a dump. You didn't have to come, Rocco. No way. The only thing worse than being in a dump is not being invited to the dump to begin with. Like you're too trashy for the other trash, which is unnervingly close to an entry from my dream journal last week. So I imagine that's all they have to say then. Cute little animation there. Oh, there's somebody hiding back here. Yeah, basically it's a point and click, based around mini games basically. My mom is always on my case like, Artie, go outside and talk to other alligators. Or, Artie, stop hiding behind various types of curtains in and outside our home. I'm assuming that's not going to happen. Can we talk to him again? Like I'm supposed to not hide behind various types of curtains in and outside our home? What do you think I am, Mom? God? Oh, we got a puzzle piece. I mean, I can talk to these guys again? If a grown man can't come to a children's arcade to unwind by hitting things with a stick and yelling swears, what kind of alligator country are we living in? Heck! Hey, cool it on that kind of talk, Rocco. There's a kid in here. Dang, you're right. Hey, what'd I just say? Just lining up my shots. Alright, so he's got nothing else to say. Can I talk to Bonnie? Take the shot, Rocco. Hold your horses, Bonnie. I'm lining up my stick. You gotta be delicate with these things. Oh, I've been holding my horses. I've been cradling my horses. I've enveloped my horses in the safety of a tender, meaningful embrace all night waiting for you to take the shot, Rocco. How come you never hold me like that, Bon? That went weird places. Oh my god, yes, the effects in the thing are so good. There's just two rules if you want to rack up a game with me. Be cool, shoot pool, and stay in school. And don't bring up how I never learned to count. Fair enough, Bonnie, fair enough. Ah, it's the third game I lost in a row. You're too good at this, Bon. I know. Come on, what's your secret? Muscle, hustle, and rustle. Rustle? My holistic dentist. After he screams in my mouth the soft jazz, we hit up the pool hall downtown. What? Everything about that sentence confuses me. I'm baffled, chat. I'm baffled. I'm comfortable with myself. Alright, that's everything there. So it looks like we've done everything we can down here. Alright, anything else? Oh, is this someone I can talk to? Yeah, the Train movie remake was passable. But if you ask me, nothing beats the part in the original where Train leaps into the air and the harness holding the actor breaks. If you stay after the credits, you see the footage where he falls into the camera guy and a makeup artist holding 2 coffees. Oh, is that all they say? Dang it. No, hang on. Oh, I keep seeing them. There we go. Leaving the whole scene unedited and with added slide whistle noises? Now those were the days of true cinema. Hey Val, welcome in and thank you for the raid. How are you doing today, Val? How was your stream? What were you playing? Tell me everything. Hey, good for you, Bonnie. Live your truth, Bonnie. Live your truth. Oh, that is a weird kiss. In the US, usually it's optional on, like, official forms. They're like, do you want to use your middle name? And for me, I'm like, nah, I don't care. I don't use it for anything. The coffee physics were really believable. Practical effects, you know. Phew! Take that, Master Conductor! Alright, that's all they've got to say. Alright! I think we're done here then. Let's head out. Oh, geez, LTG, I'm sorry. Hey, Bub, you're just in time. The trolley got here a minute ago. Alright, so now I've got a trolley icon right there. Why don't you just go check out the city? Bring Mickey a hot dog, maybe. Or some protective handwear. I'm gross. Oh! Mickey is the weirdest dude. Hi, another puzzle piece. There's a gym back there called the Brodega. And when I click on it, it flexes. Mana, welcome in. How are you doing today, Mana? Hope all is well with you. Alright, so we can click and drag to get up here. It's cute. There's another puzzle piece. I swear I saw something else to click on up here. Might have been crazy. Thought I saw a tiny interaction point for just a second. I guess not. Very weird. 5th William the Fourth is this guy's name. Oh boy, that sunflower looks as tasty as ever. I come here most days to stare at her. But I usually leave when someone calls the Alligator police, or I slip and fall down in a rather overwrought fashion. It's too hard to get all the way back up if you fall. No elevator, you know. You just have to use elbow grease, which I have yet to speak a bit to my doctor about. It's a full-time job to want to eat this flower, but I will do it, as my father and his father did before me. Where are they now? Well, they both retired to stare at flowers in the comfort of their own homes, of course. But not me. I'm out here on the daily. Flower. I think that's all we're getting from him. Alright. I know this game is so weird. You ever eat at John Johnny's here? The food's alright, but that bottomless chowder bowl was a disaster. I picked that thing up and bam, chowder pants the rest of the day. Chowder pants is my nickname at work, but from an unrelated chowder-centered incident. Listen, can we stop talking about it? I'm still feeling pretty sensitive about the whole thing. This is almost as bad as the unlimited breadsticks debacle of last summer. What's not unlimited is apparently how much shame I can feel. That's Mr. Chowder Pants to you. This is a very weird man. This is a very weird town. Let's see. Click on... No, I can't click on the alligators walking past there. Either of them? Neither of them, alright. Let's see, who's this? Oh dear, I think I may have left my scrapbooking scissors at home on accident. Oh, I found my scissors. It must have been your approach that gave me good luck, stranger. I've been trying to get outside my home more since I saw that I had that new baby. Nana is watching her today, so here I am, out in the world. It's all nerve-wracking to be away from the nursery after these months, to be honest. I already miss all the new baby smells. Well, not all the smells. We all know more things come out of a baby than that sweet fragrance of their cute little heads. Well, even that stuff's a little cute. There is other types of chowder, yes, but clam chowder is by far the most popular one, I believe. I'm walking air! Relentlessly, I too can feel an unlimited amount of shame. I'd like to believe there's a limitation on my shame somewhere, but if so, I haven't found it yet. I got time, I suppose. Yeah, I want to see a bodega cat, is what I want to see. I'm Maria. It's wonderful to meet you. I was heading to the local YACA before I ran into you. I'm taking a class there today on scrapbooking, but I'm a little early. I meant to wait here in the lovely weather until the class on mom yoga and self-defense ends. Eat, pray, shove. Wow. That is an amazing name for that. Do you mean my son, Pat? Oh, I'm just so proud of him. It's his birthday today, did you know? He's so funny with how he treats himself to a hotel stay every year on this day.
He just loves that continental breakfast. And those free tiny soaps. I do get concerned he eats too many of those, however. Suds should not be coming out of the snoot of a boy that age. The event is actually why I'm taking this class today. Actually, since you're one of Pat's friends, maybe you could help a mom out. You see, I'm trying to put together our family tree to bring tonight as a surprise, but I don't have everyone's pictures. It's too hard for all of us to get together in one place these days. I don't think anyone would like me to use their photos from the early 2000s. We all made some questionable wardrobe choices back then. Since you're already going around town, would you mind snapping some pictures of the family? Any you get and bring back, I'll put in the family tree. Maybe if you get them all, something good will happen. Oh, I see you already have one there. Would you like to put it in? Here, you can have mine as well. Don't want anyone feeling lonely.
Got a family member badge. Oh, jeez.
Let's see how much you've learned so far.
Collect the fam to uncover the scam. Family history mystery. All right, let's play it. She's doing the Axl Rose the way she is. Oh my god. Val, how are you doing? How is your stream? Tell me everything. Thank you for bringing your community by. 2 kinds of clam chowder, Manhattan and otherwise. There's also corn chowder. That's another one. I was trying to think of another one there. Click and drag the alligator portraits into position on the family tree. Come back anytime to see your collection. Alright. So we've got 4 of them so far. Also, the one tip I was given about the game is that while most family trees start at the bottom, this one starts at the top for some reason. So she said she's Pat's mom. So I imagine Pat's going to be the younger generation at the top. Let's see if we can... Nope. See if we can fit her into one of the parent slots here. Ah, there we go. Alright. Lovely Maria, age 48, occupation, church rummage sale cashier. She's living, I suppose. And she seemed to mention that she wasn't actually related to the family. Let's see if we can pop her into one of the unrelated slots. We don't have a lot to go on at this point. Oh, actually I have physics. That's weird. I'm sure they don't actually roll off screen. See over here maybe? There we go. Sweet Geraldine, age tween. Occupation, mod on age-appropriate anime forum. Oh my god, Geraldine continues to be the cutest. I believe it's pronounced Chowda, only if you're up in Baston. Playing Callisto Protocol. When it's running on all cylinders, it's great, but it can be plagued by some questionable control design choices. I'm sorry to hear that, Val. A lot of people seem to be having a not great time with it. That is really unfortunate. Alright, I don't actually remember... I think he said he was a cousin? I believe he said he was a cousin. So let's see. We can put him in a cousin slot here. It's not a ton to go on, but there we go. Slick Mickey, age 18, occupation, annoying people. Wow, he does not look 18. Holy shit, he does have a skin condition. Geraldine is the best, I love it. And I don't actually remember... I don't actually remember what she said her occupation, or connection was. So let's take a quick peek here. If she fits in any of the youngest generation slots. That thing really likes to roll. There. Nothing there. Alright, so she doesn't seem like one of the kids that's directly related.
Let's see. In the unrelated slots, I don't have a ton to go on here. No, nothing there. Try over here. Ah, there we go. Joni, age 23, occupation, pinball wizard. Alright, and that is all the family members we have for the moment, so we're good here. Can you catch... you can't catch the token on the way down, unfortunately. I was trying. Thanks again, dear. Come back anytime. Alright. So I have to come back there once we get some more pictures. Oh yeah, we got a text from Pat. Hey, it's me, Pat. The alligator? The one with a hat? Hello, Pat. It's almost 10. Can you come back? Someone came over to my table and threatened me. Well, they gave me a coupon, told me to have a nice day. But that could mean anything! Free tomato soup. Best in Alligator, New York City. Here's a coupon I got last week. If you come back, I'll give it to you. No questions asked. I'm on my way. Hey, Chris Technician, welcome in. How are you doing today? Alright, let's check in with Pat again. Ah, don't bomb me! It's just you, my new friend. Sorry, I saw a shadow over me. I thought some kind of restaurant assassin was descending from the rafters to take me out. I know there's no rafters here, but assassins are tricky. They can improvise. Didn't you have DARE when you were in elementary school? You know, DARE? Dude, assassins really exist. At least, I think that's the acronym. I was absent a lot due to my nut allergy. It was tough times for Pat at Willie's Peanut Butter Factory Elementary School. Anyway, did you find out anything from the family? Well, yeah, I know they sound nice, but they might just be fluffing you up. You know, buttering your bread roll to throw you off the trail. Sorry, I've actually been sitting here mainlining complimentary bread rolls the whole time you were gone. Maybe we should go to my hotel room. I think I feel a little safer there. Hey, let's logie with bread. Let's go. Alright. Get him into his hotel room. Hopefully he can relax a little bit. Find the code to Pat's abode. My safe place. Yeah, this guy's incredibly paranoid. Holy shit. I'm doing good, Chris. Thanks for asking. Help Pat back into his hotel room, crossed out. Help Pat with his outdated website, crossed out. Help Pat remember his room code. Anxiety do be like that. I'm totally there with him. Paranoia is a nightmare. Thanks for protecting me. It really helps to have someone walk me to my room. The wallpaper in here is a little intense. Kinda makes me feel like something's staring at me. What am I gonna do? My heart can't take 10 more hours of waiting. What's the event? What did I school the beans on? Cheese and crackers. I like how he walks with his arms out like that. That's adorable. Since I was so worried about getting super murdered today, I did the smart thing and got a special lock for my hotel room door. Just a little something I picked up at the hardware store. I was worried I'd get so nervous that I'd forget the lock's passcode, so I saved it on my website, www.alligator.fun. I even made a button you can click for it. Gee, I'm really glad now I took those oddly specific button making classes at my local community center. This is... Oh, beautiful. I was hoping, I was dreaming, but here we are. We have arrived at Pat's homepage, generated by Geoscalies. Oh, it's beautiful. We all had that website at some point. Oh god, we did. I even had the one with the little triangular sign of the working guy that was animated, so he was actually shoving dirt at the bottom. It said under construction, because I wasn't done with it yet.
Yeah, no, everybody seems to be nice in this game so far. Chris Technician, what's the dinner report? I just had some McDonald's, some nuggets and fries. Keep it nice and simple. I know the dancing baby, except the dancing baby has an alligator suit and tail. Which was the style at the time. Oh god. About me, don't click Pat only. An under construction gif, very badly animated. Cutie, life is a beach. Oh god, it actually says blingy on it. It actually says blingy on it, my god. And it's got a web counter. He's getting some hits on here. Oh wait, is he going down? No, it's going up, I think. This site exists! Oh my god. Alright, let's click on About Me. Welcome to my homepage. About me. I'm Pat. Oh god, the scroll bar is so slow. Oh, it's a charming picture there, Pat. I love it. Wait, hang on. Hang on, he's got a big blinking light right there. Oh my god, this is so slow. Oh, it's under construction too. That's good. Good. Alright, do we have a back button here? Can we click that? There we go. Need to download more RAM, please. Doc Belvin both existed. Some of them were real, some of them were programmed to be fake.
Later, Alligator.
Hey, Apex, welcome in. It's the dancing baby with like crocodile nose and tail, which is amazing. Don't click Pat only.
No matter how
If you're not Pat, you're breaking the law. This has been reported to the computer police. Oh, well, I think we got the code there. Alright, let's write that down real quick. 91619. 91619. There we go. Oh, this is so good. I am going to take just a moment to blow my nose again. I'll be right back, folks. Enjoy the amazing state-of-the-art graphics.
later, Alligator. After a while, Crocodile. You know, no matter how hard I try, I will never forget your smile.
Chat, you are all invited to join my web ring. I'll send you the invite code as soon as the stream's over. Alright! Well, Pat, I think we got the room number. Oh, here we go. Wow, Jesus Christ. Oh, here we are! This is for sure my room. You can tell by the unobtrusive lock I installed. Can you go to my website and grab the code so we can unlock it? That's www.alligator.fun. I really want to go inside and see if there are any more of those free mints left. Alright, code is 91619.
No matter how hard
91619. You did it! Thank you so much! Whoa! I can't close it! What's going on? Help! You gotta help me! I don't even like pink! 91619? Oh my gosh! Hello, my word. This is quite the mess. Who are you two? And why have you opened my door? Who am I? I'm Pat, and this is my hotel room. I installed this lock because my family is trying to rub me out.
But this is my door, where I've installed a lock because my family is trying to rub me out. What if that's true? And my password still worked.
Is your lock code 91619? Is your lock code 91619? We have the same code! And our families are both trying to kill us. That's a strange thing to bond over, but hey, here we go. Here we are. So long, stranger. Perhaps in another life we would have been total best friends.
Like ships in the night, Mr. Pat. Anyway, don't tell anyone what you've seen here, or I'll come for you. Endlessly.
That sure was a string of unlikely coincidences, wasn't it?
Hope that guy's room is okay. That stuff kind of smelled like brimstone.
What is going on in this game?
Aha! This is my actual room. They're so similar, no wonder I mixed them up.
Pat. 91619.
Thanks, I never would have remembered that on my own. Come on in.
That's a win. I don't know. Pat's kind of a goofball. The code is called password.text. Oh my god, misspelled too. LTG, that's hilarious. That is so good.
Phew, I'm so glad we made it inside. Now I can really try to relax a little. Sorry to distract you from the investigation. I'll text you again when it gets closer to 4 p.m., so don't forget to check your watch. You know, in case you get distracted doing a collection of menial tasks formatted in an enjoyable manner. Something like that.
And we got his badge. Oh geez.
Bye for now.
Pearl Honto, welcome in. How are you doing today?
Hey again, your friendly city guide here. So I was wondering, have you been finding any puzzle pieces around?
I have.
I thought so. You can find a lot of fun things you might not expect in this city by clicking around. Puzzle pieces, secret baubles to look at, interestingly shaped sewer rats. It's a real menagerie. Maybe if you find enough pieces, you'll be able to do something good with them. Like unlock something, or make a small blanket for a family of chilly squirrels. The world is bright, so I have lots of fun looking around.
Alright. There's a puzzle piece right there, speaking of. Let's see if there's anything else around here. There's another one. Oh, God!
Interestingly shaped rats.
Apparently. Survival games in a nutshell, yeah, pretty much. Is this the new God of War? Yes. They went with a little bit of a different graphical style, but I think it works for him, personally.
My girlfriend is coming to pick me up after work. I'm so nervous. She's just so cool and strong.
I mean it. She's literally coming to pick me up after work. Where she'll put me, nobody knows.
Welcome.
Yeah, probably all he has to say, yeah. Alright, yeah, good for you, bub. Good for you.
Something just so nice about sitting by yourself in a restaurant with a good book. I don't mind dining alone. Serene. Sharing a meal with just me, myself, and I. Kind of serenity that involves not having to hear anyone else. You're not really taking the hint, huh?
That's all we're getting from her. There's another puzzle piece, though. Alright. I think we've seen everything we're gonna see in here. Alright. Yeah, that was a hint right there. Alright. So, I think it's time to take a ride somewhere. Take a peek in the briefcase again, see if there's anything changed in here. Alright, so we've got 5 badges and 9 puzzle pieces. Sounds like we're doing pretty good. What does the gator say, boy? Punisher, enjoy your lurk. Alright. So, where should we go next, chat? Should we go to the Alligator Memorial Park, the unsavory part of town, the fun district, or downtown? What do you think, chat? Where should we be heading next? This might actually be weirder than Chicken Police, that's what I want to hear. Rook says fun, Doc Melvin says downtown. I see 2 votes for unsavory, 2 votes for... Oh, we got 2 votes for everything. 3 votes for fun district. 3 votes for unsavory. Can I get a tiebreaker? Ed says unsavory. Alright, let's head to the unsavory part of town then. We'll hopefully be able to check them all out, but we'll see. Oh, another puzzle piece. Nice. FUN, that works. Hey buddy, your good old guide here. I just wanted to warn you, in a city so big, there are bound to be parts of town that are a little seedy. I'm talking seedy tough guys. Seedy tough guys who eat the seeds of things without spitting them into a napkin politely. Just be careful. Don't go clicking around in back alleys or anything. You never know what you might find. I'm definitely going to be clicking around in back alleys. Let's see. The Very Adult Bar. There's another puzzle piece. Ooh. Tiny moth. Anything else to click on here? Doesn't look like it. Alright. Now we're in Shadowrun. Hell yeah. What time is it? It is 10:45 a.m. We've got until 4 before we have to talk to Pat again, so we got some time. Ooh, piece of candy. It seems like it's very adult, personally. We'll see. I say you there, vagrant. Brother, I don't think they're a vagrant. They've got that suit on. Perhaps a hobo king. You may be right, sister. You there, hobo king, come here a moment. Honestly, what are we even doing in this filthy part of town? Even breathing the air outside the seedy watering hole is making my scales lose their highly regarded luster. I agree, sister, but you know as well as I that we had to find an unbiased bonehead for our beneficiary. So anyone at the estate was out. Besides, you know how weary I grow of literally everyone we know in the whole world. Shall we talk to this stranger with a briefcase, then? Yes, as long as it's not someone that gives me the dreadful horror of being known. Oh, God. I'm not a hobo, I'm a bum! Brother, this nobody doesn't seem to be aware of who we are. Indeed, sister. Perhaps with that pinstripe style, they've spent the last 30 or so years locked in a storage closet with their fingers in their ears. And their other fingers in their eyes. And fingers yet still in their nose. Obviously, since I released that perfume this year. Obviously. I am Princess Valentino, heir to the Valentino fortune. And this is my brother, Prince Valentino. He's also the heir, since we're twins. I am the evil twin. They couldn't test for that gene, and you know it, Prince. Those caterpillars, yes, oh my god.
Hat? Why, he's our second cousin. That's like a cousin, but frankly, a little more removed from your gene pool.
Thankfully, a little more removed from your gene pool. The amount of DNA shared between us is blessedly on the shallow side, much like your personality, sister.
Oh, Prince, you're such a cut-up. Much like how I cut up your invitation to the Met Gala this year and invited to the cat.
What? But the theme this year was the Monopoly mascot. And you know Mittens the Third is on a strict diet for her failing kidneys.
Well now, you're gonna have to be more specific. I attend a lot of events, you know. Balls, galas, exhibitions, Prince's unfortunate performance art shows.
If you were speaking of last week when I walked the runway for Gil's Fashion Fishery rubber pants for moist alligators, I'll have you know I got a write-up in the magazine spread in highlights for children.
Anyway, if you're talking about tonight, we have no qualms spilling the whole secret to you. That is, if only you do us the smallest of favors.
You see, our beloved daddy passed away just recently from poison-related complications. You know, the natural way.
We're splitting up our shared inheritance, but we could really use a mediator.
And someone to protect my beautiful face from my dear sister's punches.
It's true, I punch super duper hard.
If only we had some help dividing up Daddy's precious possessions. I'm sure we could tell you the information you seek.
So, will you help us? Or do you have Hobo King duties to attend to?
Goofus and more Goofus! They do feel like JoJo protagonists, don't they? Split the perks between these jerks. Divine twin inheritance. I'll play, sure.
Hobo King duties. Use the checklist to assign an item to each of the Valentino twins. You can't leave until both twins are happy, so pay attention to the indicator bar.
Wait, is it complete? I thought they were only on the second block of 3. Well, let's get this on with. Daddy's not getting any more alive.
I'm already bored.
Alright, let's see what we got going on here. Anything to click on? Alright. Mink stole, send to her.
I simply couldn't. My conscience wouldn't allow it. Clashes terribly with everything I own. I'd be up all night worrying about it.
Alright, let's give it to him then. Ooh, cozy. Just the kind of thing I like. Warm and made through the suffering of another. Oh, they just released the last block. Thank you for letting me know. I had no idea, actually. Armor? Shiny, damaged, and empty. Well, it wouldn't be totally out of place with me, I suppose. A hat?
Father's secret society hat. I'd wondered if it had been lost after the SWAT raids.
Let me see if I can give the armor to her, by the way. What does she say?
This would be smashing with great-grandmother's claymore. Literally.
How about the wine? A fine vintage from the year I was born. Daddy was saving it for when I became an admirable member of society. Good thing he died and I can just take it. These two are the worst, holy shit. A vinyl. Send it to her?
These are mostly compilations of Halloween sound effects and screams, so yes, please give this to me.
A photo to her?
A signed photo of the president? To be rather straight with you, I didn't vote for him, or that gold chain.
Alright, let's send it over to him then. Well, it's a conversation piece, I suppose. So neither of them are huge fans of it. Painting! This would be more of a masterpiece if it depicted something important, like me, or perhaps me. Yeah, honestly, Rook's probably. Oh no, relentlessly. I am blind. I have not read the manga, so I'm going in completely not knowing what's going on, which is exciting. It is nice that you can change. I like that. Stack of cash. Let's come back to that. Urn of ashes? I hear ashes are replacing charcoal as the new go-to face mask for keeping scales glossy. Please do not use his ashes as a face mask, thank you. Crystal orb. I wanted to see something mysterious and confusing. I just look at Prince's new headshots. Alright, let's change that over then. Mother is rather into these types of things as well. You might say ironic mysticism runs in the family, like bloodlust or beautiful knees. Try giving her the parrot? Bernard! I spent hours training him to eat $50 bills in front of our governess as she cried. I need a second. These two are the worst. Sweet childhood memories. God. Can we give her the sports car? Well, my several phones could use a car. Oh my god. How about the stack of cash? Ah, father's beloved cartoonish sack of money. It reminds me so much of him. Cold, hard, and beneath my flippers. Alright, so he's fully happy. The only thing we have left to give is the blade. Great-grandmother's Claymore's rightful place is with me in the penthouse. Or possibly in my ex-boyfriend Blake, the house music DJ. Jesus Christ. Yeah, they're 100% about that life there, Brooks. But we're done, and hopefully we never have to deal with them again. You got a family member badge. Oh, jeez. And another. Oh, jeez. That's all of Daddy's things, and I feel quite pleased with my haul. And me as well. Why, I'm in such a good mood, I'm almost feeling feelings again. Seriously, brother? How pedestrian. I know. Please don't tell any of the servants. They'll start asking me for silver dollars or whatever they eat these days. I guess we should thank you, Pinstripes, and tell you what you want to know about the event. But we won't. Your reward is our smiling snoots. Now get out of our car before we ring the police. Well, screw you two! Screw you two to hell! Oh, well, that didn't work. At least we got their pictures, that's something. Hey, you got a light? No, not for my cigarette. I meant in general. It's kind of dark out here, and I've got a spooky ghost allergy. You ain't seen any, right? If you want to get in the bar, bub, you're gonna have to cough up an ID. Or anything. Coughing up stuff is generally an adult thing. Getting older ain't glamorous. He speaks the truth! The other night, I coughed up something that was shaped just like the state of Arizona. Tried to show Slasher, but he wouldn't even look. 'Cause that's gross, Raoul! Quit smoking, you dingus. Yeah, quit smoking, stupid! Even at the Grand Canyon in it. All the info has been very vague and not very helpful. Alright, I think we're done talking to him. Let's see if we can talk to these two up here. Hey, what are you looking at? We're trying to listen to our exceedingly private rooftop conversation. Beat it, creep. We're not even talking about anything interesting. Move on. Definitely nothing interesting. Just extremely boring things. Yeah, in fact, we're not even talking. We're just sitting up here in silence. Our mouths are only moving to aerate our gums. Yeah, we just care a lot about oral hygiene, so buzz off. We're definitely not talking about the juicy details of Slasher here's hilariously disastrous love life, so beat it. Yeah. Hey. He's a good guy. He's just not so good at the romance thing, you see. Eric? First date at a sporting goods store. I needed sneakers. And he was running half an hour late. Because I didn't have the sneakers. Still, she had an okay time. She ate his phone in front of him, so she was sure he didn't have her number. Wow. I am glad I've never had a date go quite that bad. I'm not even sure how that would be possible, but this guy's pulling off some tricks here. Scram! Vamoose. I don't think that's all I'm getting out of him there. Oh, hello. Ah, another puzzle piece. We can also go into the back alley too, but we gotta talk to this guy first, I suspect. Hey man, you got any change or novelty tie-dye apparel? Wow, Star Child, I can feel your energy from over here. I'd say it's what's harshing my whole thing right now. But the truth is, I've recycled some really gnarly bagels for lunch today out of the dumpster behind the furniture store. My mellow has been thoroughly pre-harshed. Huh? Why would there be bagels in the dumpster of a furniture store? Oh, throw pillows. Bummer. Listen, who among us hasn't woken up at noon in a van under a blanket felted equally from a stranger's lint and candy wrappers? It's no wonder I got into the wrong dumpster. If anything, it's fate. Sulfur, welcome in. How are you doing today? This game is amazing. This game is absolutely legendary. I'm Aiden. It's totally chill to meet you.com.org. I sort of knew someone would seek me out today. I'm like a bit of a clairvoyant, according to some subforums I visit online. Plus, I own a somewhat unsettling amount of powerful crystals. Their potent energies course through me to my inner core. Which is great, since I spent the last of my dosh on some suspiciously expensive crystals, and my inner core is super starving, man. Did you say Pat? He's a pretty cool guy. Kinda dresses like a preschooler, though, if I'm being realsies. My little sister Lizzie is dating his cousin. So, I guess you could say we're kinda like family. You can say anything to strangers, really. Nobody can stop you. Tonight? Oh, dude, I'm sorry. I really can't tell you much. I've been sworn to secrecy. I could actually, probably tell you a few things, if you do me a solid first. You see, these suspiciously expensive crystals I mentioned earlier? Well, these little mamas are also suspiciously powerful. For just 3 nights of holding them, even when I had to get up to do pee, I feel mystically charged enough to access my innermost self. But in my tireless questing through the crystal concentration arts, I just don't have time to shower, or dust my pewter miniatures. Besides, bathing is a way for the man to keep us down. You should be sliding across the floor on an oil slick of your own creation, like nature intended. Jesus Christ! That is an image I did not need in my head at any point in my life. Alright, Sulfur, good luck getting them uploaded to your PS2. Thank you for stopping by either way. Jesus. I keep reading that sentence and I can't. My aromatic scent keeps away a lot of unwanted company, like solicitors and my father, but it invited others. I'm talking of flies. These little buzzing buzzkills keep harshing my mellow. They're making it impossible for me to concentrate on my inner light to do it inner right, if you know what I mean. If you could just swat them away from me while I'm getting my meditation on, I'd be happy to do you a solid in return. So, will you be my spotter swatter? This is Game of Thrones again, it is. It is. The last chapters have gotten a little strange on me, but we're sticking it through. Slap a fly from an icky guy. Meditation infestation. I'll play. Oh god, Doc Velvin, that sounds horrific.
Click on flies and hornets to attack them with the fly swatter. Hornets take extra hits. Careful, don't swat butterflies or Eden. Alright, Stud, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Alright, swat flies, swat wasps multiple times. Don't swat the butterflies, don't swat him. Alright, see Dad, I do have friends. Alright, I think we're doing good so far. It's happening! Subform's right! I have to keep going.
Round 2.
Oh my god, there's so many! There's so many! I'm starting to feel the cosmos and pick up Wi-Fi! Keep going! I'm almost there!
Round 3.
Oh my god, the wasps! There's so many wasps! There's so many wasps! There's so many wasps! Oh my god! Oh god, we got it! Oh! The sound is really fast satisfying, oh my god! There's way too many wasps, oh my god. Hello, my star child. Through crystal channeling and staying modestly hydrated like advised on social medias, I have been able to reach my most powerful form. And we got his badge! Oh jeez! I'm still the Aiden you've known and adored for so long, but a new, more powerful Aiden. A payden, as it were, like how I haven't been paid in weeks. I'm so hungry. Haha, just kidding. I don't feel the human desire for food in my new astro mode. Hey, did you just hear an ice cream truck? Oh, no reason. I just like the song the truck plays. It's a real bop. No, I'm not crying. I can now tell you a bit about the event, since I'm a being of pure energy and knowledge given form. But also a being that's like extremely good at keeping secrets, man. What little I can tell you is it concerns Pat for a certain reason. That's really all I can say. I don't want Lizzie to get too mad at me for spilling the beans. She's got those angry little sister hands. Even beings of pure peaceful energy are averse to tiny sister punches. Thank you again for your spiritual guidance. What you have done here today will not soon be forgotten. At least not for the 45 minutes of short-term memory I have. Hey, did you hear an ice cream truck?
I'll call that a win. Sure, that's fine.
Alright, let's head into the very adult bar next. See what's going on in there. This game is insane. See if there's anything to click on here. There's another puzzle piece. There's another puzzle piece. There's another puzzle piece. Alright, good.
Oh, hey, didn't see you down there. Can you move about 2 centimeters to the right? The placement of my eyes is particularly wacky. I'm waiting for a call, but my phone has been pretty dinked up lately. I wonder if it'll even come in. Maybe I should ask the bartender to use the phone here. Oh, that's not gonna work since I stored the number I need here. In my broken phone. How did anyone even get by before modern cell phone technology? How do they send each other messages or watch videos about people drinking a gallon of milk and then throwing up? I guess I'll just have to write letters now and film myself barfing on VHS. Just like the Pilgrims would've. I like him, but of course I like everyone. Also, I noticed there's a game in the background that says Dang Dancing Gators. Which is amazing. Let's see. Thazon, enjoy your lurk and enjoy your lunch as well. Are we sure we're adult enough for this place? I'm still pretty immature, so it might be a problem, but we'll see what we can do. Let's see. Doesn't seem like I can click anything right now. Let's just talk to him. Folks call me Tall Jared. I don't really get it, though. Honestly, I'm not even the tallest Jared that I personally know. Yeah, let that info sink in for a while. I can see your imagination running wide in your extremely visible eyes. Pat the alligator? That's my little cousin. All my cousins are little to me, even the older ones. Pat, however, is particularly small. And that's why he's so skittish. Guy that tiny could slip into a crack any time or get lost in a medium-sized mouse hole. Like a borrower or something. Does every scene have possible secrets? I think so, but I'm not sure. This is my first time playing. Oh, you going to that too? I'll tell you more about it, but... sad truth is I jotted down all the deets in my phone here, but the dang thing has been on the fritz for over a week now. Ever since I got back from that ghastly Mansions of the Rich and Dead tour I did on my vacation. What's really ghastly is the distribution of wealth among the populace. Tell it, Jared! And the Dedulants. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My phone is my life. Literally. I don't have a rich inner existence or anything. It's mostly all saved here in the form of a dream journal and pictures of good breakfasts I've had. I don't know how much of a tech person you are, but do you think you could take a look? His phone's on the fritz, it's Super the Pits! Ghost in the Cell! I love it, I will absolutely play that. Yeah, I feel Jared on a deep level right there, holy crap. I'll play! There's something fishy about Tall Jared's flip phone. Investigate his apps and files to find the source of the mysterious malfunctions. I went on a fritz a couple of weeks ago when I was on vacation. Can you fix whatever's wrong? My phone is my lifeline to everyone else. Sometimes Tall Jared is too tall to hear the voices down there. Alright, what do we... So his apps are Noties, Video Time, When Train, Pictures, Internet Spelunker, What's It Like Out, Settings, and Calls. Let's check Video Time first. When I get really stressed, I watch soothing videos. It calms me. Alligator Sensory Meridian Response. Hi, wow, thanks for watching my channel. Sorry I didn't upload last week. I just started watching one and my phone started acting weird. You think it's related? Is that just... That's a video bubble wrap popping. That's ridiculous. Are you tall, Shane? I am 6 foot even. And welcome in, Chugaboom. How are you doing today? Oh, wow. Just warning you, some of my noties are pretty personal. Let's see what he's got. Game ideas. I'm not working on a video game. I just thought these would be some cool ideas for some. Let's see. A spooky game about 3 kids in a bad summer camp. A cute game about a sweet knight who gets to escort 4 hot princes down a mountain. A silly mystery game about alligators in the city. Nope, too much work. A dramatic game about mecha pilots fighting over the fate of humanity and kissing. I'm doing good, Chugaboom. How about yourself? How's the weekend going for you? 12 feet tall! Orbital Beetle, you're a beast. How are you doing today, Orbital Beetle? Hope you're doing well. Is it too late to check if there's embarrassing stuff in my noties? Probably too late. That's fine. You're fine. Let's see. Groceries! 3 kinds of muffins and good breakfast? Oh, Jared, you're getting greedy. Greedy for breakfast. He's got crisp rices, large ham, muffins, blueberry, branberry, and bug acai, paper towels, cleaning spray, dirtying spray, good breakfast, sandwich bread, peanut butter. I don't know if I can say that out loud. Peanut butter. Am I losing my mind, or is that really hilarious to say out loud? Chat, I need you to stop whatever you're doing for a second. I need you to say these 2 words out loud for me, please, and let me know your reaction. I need to know. Peanut butter. I can't do it. I can't. That's how home server says that. Oh, that's amazing. And also small ham. Dayson, I'm so sorry. Sulfur, it is very fun. Oh my god. Oh god, that is hilarious. Yeah, he's got large ham and small ham. Guy loves him some ham. Emperor, thank you very much to his for some peep numbers. You know what I mean, Emperor. You know what I mean. You have sub number 1,255 for the channel. Welcome in, Emperor. How the heck are you doing this weekend? Same energy as EPDP. It does. It does. Oh my god. Emperor, I hope you're having a fantastic weekend. It does, Aaron. It really does. Oh god. Dream journal. Oh, I don't remember dreaming about being hungry. Did I write that? I was in the woods and I was running on all fours and there was a monster chasing me. I'm at school and everyone is making fun of me because I forgot all math. I am hungry. I'm looking at myself in the mirror and except my father is looking back at me. He turns into sand and now I'm holding 2 hams. I have fish hands and it's the best stream ever. That last one is incredible. What's the shirt for today? I am wearing my Pacific Rim propaganda shirt. You can see there's Gypsy Danger down there and it says victory. What happens if I click new note? See? I told you my phone is acting up. Oh, Pacific Rim is so good! I saw Pacific Rim on opening day, and I went to the theater 90 minutes before start time to make sure I got the best seats in the house. Do you know how many people were in that theater on opening day? Counting myself and the friend I dragged there against their will, 5 people. It wasn't a great day, except for the part where I was watching Pacific Rim. That was rad. So did he get the seats? Yes, I got whatever seats I wanted and then I put my feet up. When train? This is the 3rd train schedule app I've tried, but I'm still late all the time. Well, alright, let's see. When train? Well, there's train, you, and time is soon. Oh, that clears everything up, yeah. Yeah, this song is really great, Emmy. It's coming from the machine in the background, the Dang Dancing Gators. DDG, if you prefer. How are you doing today, Emmy? What's it like out? Some people like sunny days, and some people like rainy days. I like the forecast when it's just like this. Pretty good. It's pretty good out. It's pretty good. 75 degrees Fahrenheit? Yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good. Next day is 81. Day after, 80 degrees. Fun. After that, 80 degrees. None. There's a little gator peeking out right there. That is a trolley problem diagram. This game is so good. I ordered takeout the other day and the app kept changing the estimated delivery time and eventually just said soon and falling. I would feel a little threatened too. That's horrifying. Emmy, this game is incredible. This game is making me laugh so hard. Let's check Internet Spelunker. Do me a favor and don't look too hard at my search history. What are his recent searches? Breakfast near me. Breakfast many pancakes. Sleep sounds. What's the best password? Ghost? Oh, I never thought of that. I'm gonna forget about it immediately. According to tests, the best, most secure password for anything is Ghost. You're welcome. No, it's not. No, it's not. Well, I suspect I'm gonna need to know that in a second. Oh, Philly cheesesteak, nice. 80 fun is a pretty good temp. 80 none is a bit iffy, I agree. God, this game is amazing. I'm completely in love with this game. Calls! Hey, don't look at my calls! And don't try to call anyone either. I'm sort of really out of minutes. I only have 22 seconds left, and I still need to call my grandma. Alright, how about his pictures? You're gonna look through my photos? Should I? Okay, no, I'm sure there's nothing too embarrassing in there. Alright, Maine. That's my little sip, Jody. I caught him on candid camera. Nice breakfast. I don't know who those are. Would you look at that handsome fella? I give myself compliments every day. It's like a workout for your self-esteem. Mirror selfie. Couple of gators hanging out in the park right there. I'm a pretty good photographer, right? Everyone says that the newer phones have better cameras, but I think mine are pretty good already. What kind of degenerate looks like someone's photos? This one. Is a Jaeger like a mech thing? It is, yes. 100% mechs. Let's do screenshots. Ooh, this code does something cool. Do you have a way to scan it? I do have a way to scan it. Hang on. Hang on, I'm gonna scan this thing. We got a QR code I need to know now. It goes to a YouTube video. Oh my god. Oh my god. What the fuck? What is... What is... Oh my god, if you guys have the ability to scan that, it is a real QR code. It is a real QR code. It goes somewhere incredibly weird. I very highly recommend it. What the hell? Relentlessly, I'm also a huge mech fan. I love that stuff. It's not a Rickroll. It's not, but it is hilarious. Oh god, what else has he got here? Can you post the link in chat? I think so. Hang on. I should be able to do that. Give me a sec. Let's see. Yes. Give me just a sec. And give me a sec. Where is chat? You'd think I know how to navigate this by now. Chat, here we go. Airing, I'm sorry, we got a bot set up for that. I appreciate the effort, though. I don't even know how to enter that. There we go. There we go. Chinanin, thank you for posting it as well. Thank you, everybody, for getting that. That's incredible. If somebody gets a second, can you post that in stream chat and Discord as well? Because that's legendary. Oh my god. Oh my god, that video was so good. I've warned you about the stairs, bro! Alright, let's see what else is on here. But why? I have no idea. That's the only thing he has in screenshots, too. Why did they put that in the game? I have no idea. Saved images. Chat? Chat? What the hell? Is it a JoJo's reference? So please don't mess with this folder. I just have a lot of pics that I'd really hate to lose. This game is the greatest thing ever, and I fucking love it. What is happening? Oh god. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have lots of anime references in here. I don't recognize this one though. This one I do not recognize. I'm sure that's something though. Yuri on Ice, thank you! Oh my god. So we know what Jared's doing in his spare time. Thank you everybody for pointing that out. Did you pay the devs to make this game for you? I swear I didn't. I swear. I've actually seen some clips from that show and the animation looks amazing. Oh my god. He's just so cool. Alright, that is Cowboy Bebop. Alright, so yeah, Tall Jared is a big anime fan. God. That's obviously Dragon Ball Z. Listen, it's not what it looks like. The camaraderie is important to me. I was gonna say, I'm like, I know that's a sports anime, I can't quite place it. 10 out of 10 game, this is incredible. Oh god, I know I've seen the title screen of this one before. Somebody shout these out when you see them, because I don't recognize a lot of them. I don't think it's Uran, I don't think so. Is it? You guys would know better than me. I'm like, I know I've seen this. It's got the little kid with the stuffed animal there. 100% is? Alright, thank you. And then we're back to JoJo's. This game is an unexpected delight, and I love everything about it. This is the one I'm stuck on still. This is so good. Faison, I've only seen half of them, but you recognize the memes. And that works! That works. Oh my god, Lost. This game must have been a blast to make. Seriously, this is incredible. Emperor, this is amazing. Alright, vacation. My vacation pics. I hope you're ready to relive some memories of me. I told you it has good taste. Seriously, I'm loving this. I like all tall Jared selfies. Hey, my phone started acting up after we went to this weird house. This is from my trip to Alligator, Los Angeles. It was neat being so close to the mountains. Do you think this house had something to do with my phone being weird? Possibly. Alright, so let's click on settings. The screen. The screen isn't helpful at all. What do you think our ghost mode is? Well, we know the password, GHOST. Password, you got it! Truth is, I don't remember any passwords ever. Alright, ghost mode activated. I have a suspicion what that's about. Let's check this out. Do you like this one? Maybe I should make it my profile pic. No, that didn't do anything. Oh, hey! Got a button that says ghost mode at the bottom. I feel like I really fit in. Uh-huh. That's weird. Weird house, huh? It's really spooky inside. And no Wi-Fi. I only had 2 bars. Ghost mode doesn't seem to do anything on that one. That's weird. Wait a moment. There's something weird about this photo. Oh wait, no, it did something for a second there. I swear I saw something for a second. Oh no, there it is. There you are, you bastard. There's a ghost in that photo. We're deleting it. What was that? Did you do that with my phone? We did do that. We have to bust the ghosts. We have to bust the ghosts. That's what we gotta do. A Rodom phone. Oh my god. Alright, let's go back to Noties and go to Dream Journal. I can't delete that. I can't turn on ghost mode in here. Ghost in the cell? Let's see, is there, and then, it's weird, I don't remember writing good breakfast. Who is it? What breakfast do they want? I can't click on that. It's weird. Wait, hang on, if I hang around, anything change? No, I don't see anything changing here. Chris Bracey's! Also this, which I'm not going to try and say again, because I'm literally not capable of it. Relentlessly, I won't do it again. I know, arguments. These 2 words destroy. I can't say them out loud. Try to say them out loud without laughing. I can't do it. I've tried, I literally can't. Let's see, what else? See if there's anything else we can see in the photos here. Turn off the flash, Jared. Boy, what if I knew how? That's from when I found a cute cafe with a perfect croissant. That was a good breakfast. The good breakfast! Aha! There it is, he had breakfast with a ghost! You saw that, right? That was definitely strange. I don't like where this is going, chat. I don't like where this is going. Ghost check! The end theme from season 4 was my favorite. Tall Jared is a man of taste and character. Right there, look at it. Look at it, that's class right there. That is class. This show is one of my favorites. Top 5 for sure. Please don't delete this one. It's my fave. Where did my handsome swimming boys go? No, this is a nightmare. Get rid of it. Gladly. Oh god! Next time I go on vacation, it'll be something safe like go-karting or a nude beach. No more creepy old mansions with dark legacies contaminated by the vengeful souls that reside within, I swear! I feel like death just moved 2 baubles on my life abacus to the left after all that. That was super terrifying. Can I have my phone back? Hey, looks like you fixed it. It's nice to have a functioning phone again. It's like I'm reconnected to society. Take that, actually looking people in the eye and talking to them directly. Thanks, random stranger. Or should I say, random friend. Days on! Oh my god, yes. Roundabout is a banger, I will agree. It was kind of Fire Force, wasn't it? I like that little sound sample. They just went, oh no! That's a win, though. We won. His phone's been busted. We got a family member badge. Oh, jeez. So, the call I'm waiting on is actually the caterer for the event. It's a lot of work since this family is practically made of food allergies and intolerances. But I'll manage. Thanks so much for all your help. I'll see you tonight. By the way, can you have wheat? Oh my god, this game is so good! Why is this game so good? Okay, alright, what are we gonna do next? That does look suspiciously like Goro Majima in the background. We can talk to him, let's see what it is. Leave me alone unless you want a knuckle sandwich. Seriously, do you want it? It was the bar special of the day, but I ain't got the heart to eat it now, because nervous guts. Anyways, what do you want? I don't really have time to talk right now. I'm waiting for somebody. Though maybe they're a no-show. His name is The Knife? Which is interesting. People call me The Knife on account of my design containing sharp edges, and how I poked my eye out in a free jack-o'-lantern carving accident back in 4th grade. And because I'll cut you out of extracurriculars if I catch you in the hall without a pass. I'm a guidance counselor for Miss Pettysnoot's school for snobby and gifted middle schoolers. The nickname is just there to scare the preteens, to be honest. Yeah, I know, Pat. Who's asking? Oh, you are. Right. Right. Sorry, I'm a little socially anxious right now. And basically all of the time. I've known Pat since high school when the seniors got paired up with a freshman buddy to run the 3-legged race. As the gym teacher tied the rope around our legs, Pat flipped out and thought he was being kidnapped. Started running like a maniac down the football field with my gym pants still attached to him. That's how I got my other nickname, Birthmark Butt. Since then, we've been good pals despite it. Love that weird little guy. Yeah, Pat seems a little bit paranoid. I think he's gonna be alright, but still, we got a job to do either way. Look, you keep pestering me. Didn't I tell you I was waiting for someone? I gotta be honest with you, I ain't really waiting for nobody. I'm just here at the bar to practice being casual and meeting other folks. You know, in a romantical-like manner. But I always seem to say the wrong thing and scare other gators off. But how was I supposed to know complimenting someone's bulgy neck veins was weird? She looked real cool. But anyways, between work and my somewhat bad personality, I don't get out too much. It's so hard to just meet people in a non-weird way, you know? I wish I could just practice or something. Hey, wait a minute. That ain't a bad idea. I could just find a buddy to practice dates on. I could be way more ready when the real deal comes along. I know you're only talking to me because Pat set you up on one of his weird, wild, goose-like chases. But I ain't got a lot of friends, to tell you the truth. So, maybe if you help me practice, I could help you out too? What do you say? You want to go on a fake date with a rusty edge like me? Chat, should I go on a fake date with Goro Majima? There is a correct answer to this question. It's mostly rhetorical. Make him blushy by getting mushy. Mac that knife. Majima would make a great middle school guidance counselor. I would be terrified of him being in there. That was Daft Punk on the jukebox. That's incredible. Relentlessly, this is your favorite section of the game? Oh my god, I'm eager to see where this is going. Goro Krokajima? Yes! Oh, play! Take a lonely lizard out on a practice date. Click to decide where to go, what to do, and how to end the evening. Great! How do you feel about a change of setting? Let's head over to my workplace and you can help me out there. Relentlessly, I'm a shameless Goro. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god, what is happening? What? I looked away for a second to get a drink. Oh my god. We're doing this. There's no turning back now, chat. We've committed to this path. We're dating Sim now, folks! Wait, did I see the anime? Oh my god! Oh my god, I did not see the cursor! Oh, this is incredible. MEK, yes. Yes, we're in a visual novel now. We have to date Alligator Goro Majima. Oh my god! I'm getting some Hatoful boyfriend vibes too. Oh god. Welcome to the hallowed halls of the Alligator International School for Gifted Youths. The kids are on break right now, so it's only us lonely administrators. Me, I'm the lonely one. I need a big favor from you. You see, I have a meet cute tomorrow, and I don't know what to do or say or feel. My friend Karen, who works in the front office, set me up with a friend of hers. I'm not usually the blind date type, but she says he's really dreamy. Tall, which I like, and big, which I also like. Broad shoulders. She says he's a cool, quiet type, but he has a sense of humor and a big heart. And between you and me, she said he's a real dragon in the Dojima! If you get my drift, I can't! How is this happening? How is this real? How is any of this real? Am I asleep right now? Am I dreaming? Am I completely hallucinating? Chat, if you can hear me, tell me if you're seeing this too. What? I can't! I can't! Oh my god! I don't know. I don't know how to feel about any of this. What is happening? Kiryu-chan! I wonder what she told him about me. All this negative thinking is messing with my mojo. You seem like the strong, silent type, and you're cute enough that it intimidates me just a little. Please, you gotta help me practice for my big date. I need a boost of confidence, and I need it now. Yay! Cool, thanks. Karen arranged it all with my date. We're going on an adventure first, then out to dinner, then afterwards... Who knows? Ha ha ha! Natural laughter. Ren, welcome in! This game is insane! And, yeah, we are currently on a romantic anime date with the alligator version of Goro Majima from Yakuza. How are you doing, Rin? How's your weekend going? Is it normal? 'Cause mine's not. So, what kind of adventure would you take me on? Impress me. Chat, what kind of date would we take Alligator Goro Majima here out on? A fun day at the zoo, a trip to the beach, or a nice stroll at the botanical garden? I know, none of these choices are stabbing.
When you went shopping and you went to the record store and you got Simon Garfunkel's, ooh, a classic right there. Hopefully it's good quality. Can't punch tigers if you're not at the zoo. This is true. This is true.
What is the close? I like how everyone's just like, it has to include stabbing. It's gotta be. Yeah, fun day at the zoo. Great, let's go. Well, come on. I can't pretend we're going somewhere if we don't go somewhere. The whole school is empty. Don't worry. Here we are at the, zoo. Tell the truth, I don't love the zoo. It smells kind of weird everywhere and the food is really expensive. But if you find this kind of stuff romantic, I guess I can play along. Look at that elephant. Wow, a bear. Did you know that sea otters mate for life? Yeah, I know it's really a statue. You're the one who wanted to go to the pretend zoo. I can't concentrate on romantic thoughts with all this noise. Plus, what if one of my students sees me here on a date? That would be pretty weird. Regardless, though. I'm glad we're doing this. It's been a while since I've been on a real date, like with an itinerary. Everyone I date these days just wants to watch a TV show on an old couch. Don't get me wrong, I'm not above staying in and getting cozy. But I think a first date should be really special, you know? What's this? You brought me a present? But I didn't bring you anything. Well, that is a change of pace. Old-fashioned, but in a nice way. Gimme. What present should we get for Alligator Goro Majima? Nice flowers, yummy candy, or a cute toy? That's not an option! I don't have that choice! We gotta choose one of these. What do you think, chat? What would you appreciate? I see 2 votes for cute toy, 1 for candy, 1 for flowers. We don't have traffic codes on here, Doc Melvin. Alright, I see 3 cute votes for cute toy. Let's try that. Aw, look at this. Thank you. I'll have to find a nice place to put it. I'm getting a little hungry. Do you mind if we head to dinner? A reservation? Wow, you came prepared. And dressed to impress, I see. That shirt really brings out your eyes. Was that too much? I'm trying to roleplay, but it feels a little silly. You're doing great, though. So, where did you want to eat? I heard you were quite the foodie. Alright, what do you think? Should we go somewhere fancy, somewhere cozy, or somewhere cool? It's gotta be somewhere cool, right? For Alligator Goro Majima, what do you think? Daizon says cozy, Gamegumo. Alright, people are saying cozy. Lost says cool, Chenin says fancy. Alright, we got a lot of votes for cozy. Let's go somewhere cozy. Quiet and intimate sounds nice. We'll really be able to get to know each other. It's nice that you have a local place too. I've been living in the city for 5 years and finally have my coffee place. Haha, yeah, it was a big adjustment. The city is always moving. I was living across the river in Alligator, New Jersey back then. Please don't ask me about those dark times. There definitely weren't any cute suits in Alligator, Hoboken, not like you. Let's head over to the restaurant. What is this house? There might be smooching in here, I have a feeling. Ooh, this place is nice. I like that the decor isn't too pretentious. So, do you come here often? You're so right. I barely make it out of the house myself these days. I'm so happy to be here, meeting someone new. Psst, now is your chance. Give me a compliment. Alright, what kind of compliment should we use here, chat? Your scales are so shiny, your tail is so long, or you have perfect teeth. It's gotta be teeth, right? It's gotta be teeth. What do you think, chat? Let me hear. What are you thinking? Oh, udon does sound good. Ooh, we're all over the place on this one. Chat is indecisive. Let's see here. Both knives! I do see a lot of teeth in there. I think teeth is the winner here. Alright, let's go for you have such perfect teeth. Thanks? You have a nice smile too. This is me, role-playing in awkward silence. Come on, my date's gotta be more charming than that. I'm gonna pretend you said I was cute and move on. I feel like I can really be myself around you. It's been a while since I've done this. I mean, not a long while, it's just hard for me to meet other alligators. I don't do this very often. Stop laughing, this is precisely why I wanted to practice. What I'm trying to say is, I'm having a really good time with you. If you don't have any plans after dinner, want to come to the Spring Festival with me? You've lived in Alligator, New York City for how long? And you've never been to the East River Spring Festival? Then you have to come with me. There's food, carnival games, and the whole thing ends with a big fireworks show. What do you say we split the check and head over? Flag down the waiter then, let's get out of here. Sorry I'm being such a kid. Even when we lived in Alligator, Jersey, my family would drive into the city for the big festival. Thanks for indulging. As a reward, you get to pick the first thing we do. No, I've been coming here since I was little. It's your first time. What looks fun to you? What do you think, chat? What looks fun to us? Do we do a cultural activity? Do we play a carnival game? Or do we eat some festival food? I think carnival game would probably be up his alley. I would imagine that would probably be it. Carnival game couldn't include knives. This is true. This is true. Yeah, we did just eat too, so food might be a little bit too much. Yeah, let's go carnival game. Let's go carnival game. Oh, I love carnival games. Karen told me you were pretty competitive. Not, like, in a bad way. I'll tell you what. If you win me that big platypus doll, I'll definitely be impressed. A reward? Win the game first, buddy, and then we'll talk. Ha! What a night! That guy in the bear costume, and all the pretty lights! You know, for a first-timer, you really seem to be warming up to the festival. I'm relieved you had fun. You never know with this kind of thing. I really wanted you to have a good time. To be honest, I wasn't sure I was even going to come out tonight. A lot of people are scared of me, would you believe? It's not like I'm some kind of scary gangster roaming the streets at night, showing up wherever, repeatedly challenging the same person to end the street brawls. While slowly building my reputation as a mad dog who will fight anyone and anything, relentlessly punishing all who stand in the way of my personal goals. Hey, it looks like the fireworks are starting. Come with me, I know the perfect place to watch. What'd I tell you? The view from here is incredible, right? I had fun tonight. I hope you did too. For Karen's sake, I mean. She takes matchmaking really seriously, and she's been hounding me for months to finally meet you. Ugh, why am I talking about Karen right now? Come on, just say the right thing. I guess what I'm really trying to say here is, I'm glad we got to do something I really like tonight. I feel like we get along, even though we don't have much in common. I think we're headed in opposite directions after this, though. Let's keep it that way. See you around. Oops! Should we retry? We need to retry. We need to do that date to go well. We need that to go well. It'll cost us 30 minutes, but I'm willing to spend it. I'm willing to spend that. Kuro-senpai notice us! Alright, let's try this again. Yes! Alright. Let's skip through here. Alright, so didn't like the zoo. Let's try the botanical garden this time. Great, let's go. Well, come on, I can't pretend we're going somewhere if we don't go somewhere. OMG, you picked my favorite place in the whole city? You have good taste. I actually love all the trees around the school. It's a nice piece of greenery in the big city, right? Sorry I'm breaking character. Ahem. Here we are at the imaginary botanical garden. Look at all these beautiful peonies. I hope the roses are in season. Their bloom quality is to die for. Even the rock garden looks amazing. What? You think I look amazing too? That's so sweet of you to say. I'm glad we're doing this. It's been a while since I've been on a real date. Alright, so we've heard this before. Alright, so now we need to give him a present, and I know cute toy wasn't the right thing last time. Let's try yummy candy. Candy. I don't want to fill up before dinner, though. Thanks, but no thanks. Damn it! I'm getting a little hungry. Do you mind if we head to dinner? Alright, so we heard this before. Somewhere cozy didn't actually get a heart. Let's try somewhere cool. There we go. Hey, this place is really swanky. I'm impressed. I spend all day giving advice to middle schoolers. I love my students, but they can be real cruel sometimes. The other day, one of them told me outright that I wasn't going to get married because my jacket was ugly. It's like, hey kid, you do the best you can when you have to buy clothes on an educator's salary. Look at me, I finally get out of school and I can't stop talking about the munchkins. Yes, we can totally change the topic to me. Your scales are so shiny. I'm so happy you noticed. It's been so long since I've been on a date that Karen told me to go out and get them polished. I'm not into being pampered usually, but now I'm glad I did it. And I could definitely get used to all the attention, especially from you. You know, your scales have a beautiful shine too. You must spend hours maintaining them. Yeah, you do look like you spend some time at the gym. Stop me if I'm being too forward, but I feel like I can really be myself around you. Alright, so we heard this part before. Yeah, save the candy for after dinner. I am a dingus there. Oh my god. Middle schoolers are horrible jackasses. This is true. Alright, they seem to like carnival games. Alright, so let's do that. So we did still get one wrong, so let's see if anything else changes here. I'm glad I met you. You seem like a great person, and it was cool hanging out. We should do this again sometime. Oh, damn it, we're doing one more time. I demand we get this perfect. One more time. Garden Flowers Cool Scales Carnival game stays on. Thank you so much for that. That's actually going to be helpful. Alright. So let's blaze through that, see what changes here. Alright, so we go to the botanical garden. Exactly. If it was anybody except Goro Majima, I would have skipped past here, but we absolutely need to get the perfect date with Goro Majima. I demand it. Alright, nice flowers. Aw, they're lovely. Thank you. Karen didn't warn me I was going out with such a charmer. I'm getting a little hungry. Alright, so there we go. And we're going somewhere cool. Alright. Your scales are so shiny.
Then we go to the festival here. Let's play a carnival game. All right. All right, let's see what the conclusion is now. I had fun tonight. I hope you did too. I guess what I'm really trying to say here is, tonight was so special, and I really want to keep this going. I just got a Steam Chivo called Sotenbori Memorial. If you don't mind me being a little old-fashioned, will you go out with me? We did it! Yes! Amazing, absolutely amazing. Wow, that was actually kind of freaking magical, if I'm being totes real with you. Wow, I really feel like I learned a lot, actually. Look at this badge! Oh, jeez. I feel kind of funny now, kind of flappy in my guts. It must be that Knuckle Satan coming back to haunt me. Yeah, that's the ticket. That said, I don't really know a lot about the event, but I know that I'll be there at least. On account of being invited by Pat's mom. Maybe we can hang out at the event, I mean. Not like outside of it, like it's a thing. Natural laughter. Thank you for the GGs. Oh god, what time is it now? Jesus Christ, we wasted so much time on that. It's okay. It's okay. That was worth it. That was 100% worth it. Achievement? Achievement! Sotenbori Memorial. Alright, so we still got some more things to check out in here. That time was not wasted. That was incredible. Let's see what else I can do. I've not seen you around here before. I think I remember a face like that. So distinct and clearly visible. What's a tall drink of water like you doing in a place like this? Everyone else here is more of a middling half-glass yogurt top runoff, if you know what I mean. Let me know if I can get you anything, like a drink or a semi-awkward shoulder massage. What can I get you? Alright, I think that's everything there. I'm waiting for a blind date, so if you see anyone that looks like XX Gandalf to Bay XX, let me know. They're tall, handsome, and a very successful lawyer, just like me. Keep me posted, wingman. You're worth it, Linda. Linda's amazing, oh my god. What are you staring at, chump? Put those peepers away before I yank them clear out of your skull. What, you think you're a tough guy or something? You think you can roll in here in a pinstripe suit not dissimilar to my own and share a passing glance with me? Well, you got another thing coming, fair pally, and it ain't nothing good. Around these parts, I'm the toughest guy you're gonna meet. So don't think you can sidle into my bar and casually lock eyes with me across the room. You'll be sorry when I pull these babies out and make them into twin gnocchis. I'll let you guess what the red sauce is, but you ain't gonna like it. Well, this guy's fun. I need to blow my nose real quick. I will be right back. Faison, yes, we are on a time limit. We're going to hear back from Pat at around 4 o'clock, and I think he said that the actual party, the event, is at 8 o'clock, so we've only got so much time to work here. My name's Bobby Blue Eyes. Don't you forget it, 'cause it's gonna be etched on your tombstone. Wait, on your tombstone would be your name. My name would be... Hey! Just because I got confused about our society's rituals surrounding mortality doesn't mean you can look away. We're having a conversation here. Exactly, we had to date Goro Majima. There's a thin line that I'm going to draw in the sand here. And it involves having the perfect date with Goro Majima. Grosh and I just realized I have no idea what's going on. Alligators is basically this. I summon Blue Eyes, Bobby Gator. In attack mode. Hey, that little jabroni's my first cousin, once removed. Kinda like how I'm about to remove your eyes, as I mentioned previously in the conversation. You think the red sauce thing was too far? Maybe it was a bit too far. I'm testing out some of the tough guy material tonight, so it's a bit hit or miss. Bobby ain't spilling family secrets. Unless you prove you're tough to me. Toughest alligator in Alligator, New York City. It ain't gonna be easy though, and I'll make sure of that. So let's you and me play a little game called Three Finger Fillet. Or are you two chicken? Mirror this cuckoo without getting a boo-boo. Knife to meet you. Hell yeah. Let's play. Carefully watch how Bobby stabs the table. Copy his pattern on your side. Be careful to avoid your fingies. Alright, so it's Simon Says with stabbing. You ready for this, tough guy? Round one. Wow, you did that 4 times. That's impressive. But how many more times do you think you can pull that off? I'm honestly not sure, Bobby. I'm honestly not sure. Round 1, stab. Round 2. Whoa! I have a butter knife now. Wow, 5 times, not bad. Well, let's up the ante a little bit, shall we? Round 3. Jesus Christ! Whoa, 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 what? What is that? That knife is terrific, yes, perfect for a tough guy. Let's keep going. Hey, not bad, kid. Got all the way to 6. Bet you think you're a real tough guy with those increasingly ludicrous knives you weirdly had on your personage. But check this out.
Owie, my fingy! Could you put a band-aid on it, please? Get ready! Oh, ow, ow, ow! Gotta blow on it, gotta blow on it! That's it. I don't want to play tough guys with you no more! You ruined it by going too far. Now look what happened. I may never play bass guitar again. Win! Oh my god, this is incredible. I know that shing sound effect was incredible. Oh, thank you for the GGs. And we got his badge. Oh jeez. You're a real tough customer, I'll give you that. The event is a happy thing, so leave those preposterous knives at home. Now go, leave me with my band-aid and my misery. Oh, ouchie. Okay. Yeah, it's a GG. I'll call it a GG. Hello, hello, your pal, the City Aficionado here. I just want to make sure you know about this cool place called Nana Rue's Antiques. I think what you're thinking, antiques are for grandmas. And you're right, the whole shop is run by a grandma, well, a Nana Rue. There's a great local legend about the place, that it's super haunted by like 5 billion ghosts. What's really haunting though, is the prices! Raffle! Just a little shopping humor from me to you. I'm not really rolling on the floor. Anyway, Nana Rue is as much of a card shark as she is a deal shark, so be careful. But if you have time, defo check out her colorful shop. It's tons of fun. Alright, so I think we've talked to everybody in here. Check the time. 2:15, alright, let's head outside. I know, Warden! God, this game is so good. Let's see, let's head to the back alley, even though we were told not to. Let's see what's back here. Ooh, hello! That's interesting. Let's just take a peek. Let's take a peek down there. Hello, nurse! In 1964, Margaret Hamilton saw a newspaper advertisement for MIT's instrumentation laboratory, which was hiring a team to send man to the moon. Margaret applied because no one else had ever done it before, and she was the first programmer and woman to work on the Apollo mission. As a software developer, she oversaw the creation of Apollo's core rope, a complex series of wires strung through donut-shaped material. Each strand of wire had to be precisely woven, and they were hand-strung by a team of former textile workers. Margaret called them LOLs, or Little Old Ladies, because she was called the Rope Mother. Because the system of core rope was so reliable, it was the technology behind the Apollo program's navigation and guidance program, which allowed the mission astronauts to land precisely on the moon. In fact, Margaret's innovative error detection system saved the first mission to the moon. 3 minutes before the lunar module was scheduled to land on the moon's surface, several computer alarms went off. The hardware was overloading. Margaret's system allowed the mission computer to drop lower priority tasks and focus its processing power on the navigation needed to land the module, with only 30 seconds worth of fuel remaining. She made sure Apollo 11 and many other space missions were safe with software. That's so awesome. Margaret later led the team that developed the software for Skylab, the first American space station. She founded 2 companies to develop more error detection and recovery systems. In 2016, she received a Presidential Medal of Freedom Award from President Barack Obama. We found a puzzle piece! Oh jeez! Wasn't what I was expecting? I like it. Margaret Hamilton is actually one of my personal heroes, so that's amazing. Jodo, welcome in. How are you doing today? What about Skynet? Hopefully no one has developed the technology for Skynet. Because we don't want that. We don't want that. There's another puzzle piece. Let's chat with everybody in here, I think. We don't.
Welcome. Please sign our guest book. And sign here for our mailing list. And sign here too, right there. Great. I really needed a co-signer for my small business loan. Default Gale, that's what they called me down at the credit union. Oh God, what have I done? Sign the guest book, or don't. Go your own way, baby. Hey, Emily. Yeah? You want to go get sushi burritos after this? I know we're trying to save money, but I hear the siren song of the sushi video calling me. You had me at hay. Fusion of two star-crossed foods, so different from each other, and yet so delicious as one. I wonder what other tasty combos of cuisine we're missing. Like ships in the night. Pasta sickles. Quiche. Hell. A burger, but it's tacos. 2 tacos. Okay, that one I'm vaguely interested in. Hey, Emily. Hey, Jamie. Interesting talk there. It's true, Guillermo, it's true. Now, you want a sushi-rito? How would you... Is it... But quiche, though, would basically be a frittata? Yeah. A frittata with weird stuff on it, basically, I think. Would a sushi-rito just be a burrito with raw fish in it? I have so many questions here. Alright, nothing else to talk to them about. Am I in the wrong room? This is definitely not a support group for people who have grown too emotionally attached to vloggers. I should leave before anyone notices. Actually, it's pretty interesting. I bet they have better coffee than the support group, too. I'm good enough. I'm smart enough, and gosh darn it, I'm worth vlogging about. EP, you want to try quiche? Only you can make your dreams come true, EP. Chase those dreams. Taco burgers! We're thinking make a burger patty with taco seasonings. Put taco toppings on. I mean, I'd eat that. That sounds amazing. Yeah, the tractor-fed printer paper. I love that. Excuse me, I'm clearly trying to take notes on the material, so shoo. Cassandra, with every beat of my heart, I long for you. Doug Gillis wittered, his flappers padding across the ballroom to meet her. His lavender orbs sparkled with unspoken love for her totally slamming bod and personality. Hey! Stop looking over my shoulder! It is healthy to express yourself creatively. Chase your dreams, Midna. I've attended advocacy talks all up and down the East Coast, but this one, by far, has the best lemon squared brownie selection. I have time to get another Rice Krispie treat before we continue? Those are the questions you ask yourself. Climate change is real. Good way to end things there. Oh, this is also affirming. I'm approaching max validation. Makes me want to strut right out of here and start a revolution. The Sal Revolution begins today. Yes! Yes, I agree! Thank you, Sal. Good to see you back again. Oh my goodness. I can't believe Katie knows my name. Sal Revolution is going great! We found a puzzle piece! Oh jeez! Means everyone in Japanese. Oh, that's kind of cute. Yeah, good for you, Sal. Good for you. Hey, you know beloved movie franchise Space Fight Episode 7 Return of the Guy? Remember when Bananigan Cloud Pincher is revealed to be the guy? I just feel like people really misunderstood his character. So, he did some space murder, so he punched a baby so hard it turned into a diamond. If people would only seek out the extended content, they'd see there's so much more to him. and real Spacefight fan reads the 45 companion novels, played the ARG, and collected enough box tops to send away for the compendium. Do you know how much cereal I ate for that? I'm banned from the bodega now. Well, also because I keep paying for apples and all pennies. Spacefight. I feel like I know Cal. I feel like I've met a Cal at some point. That feels like a Star Wars reference. Bananigan! I'm not even into Spacefight, but I feel this energy in my soul. I have known these people intimately in my time. Ooh, someone new. Have a seat. We're just about to get started. Help yourself to some coffee, or some of Minna's famous spring rolls. Ooh, go on. Don't worry about where you sit. I plan on yelling indiscriminately, so all seating is within range. That's handy. Did I put out enough folding chairs? Don't want a repeat of Spacefight Trivia Night's chaos. Alright, I think we've seen everything there's to see in here. This room was amazing. Everything about this room was unexpected and delightful. This game is so good. I have both known these people and been one of these people. Same. Same. Alright. That was lovely. I'm glad we went in that alley. Alright, so I think it's time to get out of here and go somewhere else. So I believe when we were talking about where to go, the Fun District was the second most voted option, so let's head there next. See what they got going on over there. That did indeed appear to be Alligator Alley, in the seedy part of town. Oh, damn it, this is where we've been. Ah, shit. Alright, so this is the Fun District, I had no idea. That was another little waste of time. Let's go to Alligator Memorial Park then. Damn it! Oh, I wish I would have known that. I don't know how I would have known that. Void juice in the Fun District, it's delicious. Well, now we know at least. Now we know. We did have fun in the Fun District, though. Please don't click and drag on the grass. Oh my god. Alright, so there's more to this than that. Vote Wibblyfin! There's another puzzle piece. Let's see, how are we doing on puzzle pieces, I wonder? Alright, we've got 1/3 of the family badges. And 19 out of 48 puzzle pieces. We're doing pretty good. Pretty good. Gentle Lorenzo. Broline, 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 Broline. I'm begging you, dude. Please give me a hand. 901. 902. 903. Well, that's the highest number I know, so I guess that's enough. Huh? Oh! Sorry, Brosephine, I didn't see you there, surrounded in total shadow by the monolith of my beefy bod. You're not gonna start hitting on me with a bone like the last one, are you? Don't worry, happens to me all the time. After seeing me drive in LA Noire, I was kind of a menace there, that's true. I will click and drag in the grass, I promise. I'm assuming that's just a hint that the scene goes further to the right, is all, so we'll get to that. Me? People call me Lorenzo on account of it being my name. I work downtown at the Bodega Fitness Center and Mini Mart, being inspirational, aspirational, and non-recreational. I'm very serious about my job, Brosan. Pat? Bro, that's for real, my real big bro. Well, not big. He's kind of mild to medium-sized bro as far as Alligator brothers go. He's like the mid-sized sedan of brothers. Me? Well, I'm like the sport utility vehicle of brothers. Assertively large, but a little empty feeling inside. Event? You mean tonight? Tell you the truth, bro, that I was sworn to secrecy. On my honor, over a bottle of whey protein and a stack of those muscle magazines I keep hidden under my bed. My strong jaw is strongly closed.
I know relentlessly everything about this game is charming the pants off me. How is all of it so good?
Oh my god. Though, despite my problem-free, GMO-free lifestyle, I am having a muscle tissue issue I could use some help with. You see, my visceral hugeness and perfect health has been causing a totally terrific rift in my most important relationship in my life. That's right, I'm talking about my bird who is my best bro in the entire galaxy. Wow, he's literally talking about a bird. See Tiny Terrence here? He just can't seem to bulk up. Maybe on account of his name. But also because of his love of watching television and complaining on the internet instead of complaining at the gym, like me. I've tried to help little Terry here beef up so he can roll with my possibly huge crew, but he just hasn't reached his full potential. I can't stand to force my favorite broski to literally and figuratively live in my enormous shadow another day. So what do you say, Brosamina? Can you do me a solid and make him more solid? Fortify your bod to get with the squad. Flappy bro! Oh my god. He just misses his bird. Bulk is the word. I'll play, sure. Click to make the bird flap his mighty wings. Collect healthy foods and proteins to make him strong. Avoid the exercise equipment, it hurts. Dragon Facts, welcome in. Alright bro, you can do this. Flex those wings. Round 1. Oh jeez, it hurts. We need more swollenness. We need more swollenness. Oh, he bounced off the top. Oh god, he bounced off the top of the screen. Come on. Come on. Keep it going. Terrence is into it. Round 2. Oh god, this is gonna be hard. This is hard. Oh damn it. Oh my god. My true strength is my emotional maturity. This is just an expression of my larger commitment to self-care. Round 3. Oh my god, it's so fast. What the shit? I can't see. I can't see. Alright, we're good, we're good. Oh my god, no! Terry, bro, I'm so proud of you. When? Oh my god. He was so bulked. He was jacked as fuck. Oh my god. Maximize those gains! Oh my god. Flappy Bird is a happy bird. Not even where the muscles go in a bird. Not even remotely. Got a family member badge. Oh jeez. I'm flexing my eye sockets as hard as I can to keep the tears from flowing, but it's only barely working. I guess maybe what really needs to bulk up is my ability to deal with positive emotions. And also my calves so I stop falling over from my ballast-like core. About the event tonight. Well, it doesn't have a weigh-in, I can tell you that. Don't worry though, I'm bringing my own scale, and I've only been eating protein bars and dehydrated iceberg lettuce in prep. I gotta look my best for my little pro.
Thanks again for helping out me and Terry here, Bro Olivia. Every time we're popping a particularly gnarly squat, we'll make sure to thank you. He skips leg day, that's tragic. Yeah, just eat healthy, I guess. Seems to work out well for him. That cloud looks like a duck. Now that cloud looks like two ducks. That cloud looks like my ex-girlfriend, who is a duck. Oh, Sheila. Sheila. Okay, he's weird. Hello? You mind stepping approximately 3 to 7 steps to the right? You're blocking the sun, and the luminous scales highlighter I applied is not living up to customer review section. I've been out here all day with my new phone trying to get the perfect shot, but I just can't seem to look effortlessly enough. This one here, I totally have an expression, which is super no-no in Selfie Town. I need to look just the right amount of disaffected with just the right amount of lip gloss. This gloss won't pay for itself after all. You know, 'cause I pay for it. Me. Like, I buy it. I'm Lizzie, but I've been trying to get everyone to start calling me Elizabethery? Elizabethery. Elizabethery. Sadly, much like my attempts to be an influencer, it doesn't seem to be happening. Speaking of, I'm promoting Fizzy Fruit La Croque this week on my social medias. Would you like to try some? It's soda water that a fruit farmer thought about in passing, giving it just enough fruity essence to confuse the palate. Fizzy Fruit La Croque, a consideration of strawberry. Pat? You mean Joni's cousin Pat? Oh my god, Pat is hilarious. Last year, when I spent the holidays with Joni's family, Pat got so punked on eggnog. He thought the Christmas tree was a hired assassin and ran face first into a Santa-themed nutcracker display to escape. It took us 2 hours to get all the walnut shells out of his ears, and to get him to stop wearing the beard as a disguise. He's kind of a paranoid guy. Totally nice though, love that bandana. I don't know, are you here spying for Pat? He's not supposed to know anything about this, you feel me? I didn't even post about it on Snoopbook, or Picturegram, or my live journal, or my dead journal. I didn't even write it down in my bullet journal, just to be extra safe. Plus, then I save on bullets. Well, maybe if you could help me out, I could give you just a little info, though. You know, a little you stand my account, I stand yours. See, even though I'm totally a super tech savvy, super popular Picturegram user with over 7 followers that aren't blood related to me, I'm still having some trouble with my new phone. I tried to import my photos and they got all dinked up. I can't post dinked up photos. And what'll my followers do if they're denied the knowledge of their parasocial BFF Lizzie's most recent vegan cafe exploits? Riot, that's what. Hashtag give peas a chance. So, will you help me fix my pics? Homeopathic soda! I know, I'm gonna pass on that one, personally. That's not how bullet journals work, I don't think. Assemble the pics to help her get clicks. Unmix the pics, let's do it. Dragon Fact, I just love that phrase, my selfies are all dinked up. It's amazing. The photos are divided into sections. Click each section to stop it. Place. Assemble a complete photo to win the round. Wait, is this Mario 3? Is this the Mario 3 minigame? Yes, thank you. We should totally get a selfie of this moment. Hold on. Let me get my stick out of its Swarovski studded holster. Round 1. Oh my god, it is the Mario 3 thing. Let's do the concert thing first. Nice! Though, TBH, this concert was kind of a bummer. I like screaming my feelings as much as the next 20-something, but aspirating the lead singer's sweat from the 5th row was a lot. Round 2! Oh my god, there's 5 now. Oh my god. Why are they so similar? Why are they so similar? Oh no. Oh no. Oh, God. Why are they all so similar? Oh, no! Dang it! Oh, I clicked the wrong one. Hey, this isn't right at all. Can you try a little harder, please? Alright, we still got 2 lives. It's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna try and get that same one, though. No! Oh god, I clicked the wrong one. That's fine. We're rolling with this. We are rolling with this. No! Why did it do that? I know I clicked the right one there. What the hell? Damn it. I know I clicked the right one. What the hell? Alright, last life. Alright. I gotta click in the center, I guess. There we go. There we go. There we go. There we go. LOL! This is when me and Joni went to Nana Roo's trying to find a vintage bucket for an ill-advised photo shoot I wanted to do. Look how haunted this stuff is. You can almost feel a ghost hunting TV show losing their nogs. Round 3. Oh my god, why is it moving so fast? Alright, we're gonna try for the bricks. Eat it, Wibblyfin. I voted for Bumpledoof. At least she had a stance on alligator healthcare reform and not just a platform of more sci-fi themed escape rooms. Uploading and posted. Thank you so much. I think people are really gonna like these ones. Especially these cute candidates of Joni. Whew! That was close. That was close. Oh. And we got a family member badge. Excellent. How come it's like, when I take candids of my significant gator, they're cute and perfect. But when Joni takes them of me, they're like this. Oh god! Hashtag relatable relationship. Oh yeah, about the event. Well, like, don't tell Pat, but I totally did the playlist for it. I think he's gonna be super surprised. But like, not as surprised as the time he opened the closet and a coat fell on him. He screamed so hard that he projectile vomited several liters of cranberry sauce. Content warnings, bodily fluid, Thanksgiving. Thanks again for all your help, stranger. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm gonna pass, but you live your life, Lizzie. You live your truth out there. Hey, it's me again, Pat. It's almost 4, and I could really use your help. Do you know anything about shoes? And the wearing of them therein? Couple of things. Perfect! Could you come meet me in my hotel room? Just make sure you aren't followed by any shifty characters. Or college-age canvassers in cargo shorts. I already gave all of my dollar bills to that guy pretending to be a statue outside 4th Street. I'm on my way. Just as spicy coming up. When is cranberry sauce spicy? Is that a thing? I would hope they have Gatorade in this universe. I really would. Oh my god. Alright, let's see what Pat has to say now. Good evening to you, fellow traveler. Have you come to imbibe some ales after your long journey as well? Garçon, fetch us your finest novelty wine based on a popular sci-fi television show. Nice suit. I like dabbling in a little bit of cosplay myself. Why, just last year at Alligator Comic-Con, I dressed as a character of my own creation, Delirious, Great Wizard of the North.
My brother Mickey helped me put it together, though he did get a bit slimy. I'm Derry, known as the terror of the East Side and most magics to happen in card game circles. On campus, I'm known as Terror of the AP Biolab, or the one with that haircut. Oh, puzzle piece. Oh, geez. Pat is my second cousin, as well as my second favorite person to play Dungeons & Dragons with. The first being my internet friend Carl, whose dad got rich Bitcoin mining. Pat's a bard, so you know, pretty party useless. Great singing voice, though. He can really wail on that juice harp. Yeah, it's a party. What, am I not supposed to say that? Oh, alright, we just get his badge. Oh, jeez. Huh? You're leaving already? Well, safe travels, my fellow traverser of the mortal plane. Perhaps we will meet again in another realm, or on an internet forum for role-playing. Hello, esteemed guest. Mr. Pat asked me to inform you to come straight to his hotel room upon arrival. He also asked me to warn you to knock first in case he was wearing pants. But not to say that second part out loud. Kindly forget what I just said and come with me. I'll walk you to Mr. Pat's room at once. Yeah, Finkelroy, I want one of those. I would like several if possible, but I'll take one. How are you doing today, Finkelroy? Hope you're doing good. Thanksgiving goals. If you'd be so kind as to click and drag along this hallway, we should arrive shortly. Alright, I gotta click and drag so we can walk. Oh my, how embarrassing. Please don't tell the internet we had a biohazardous incident. Again? Yeah, we'll just keep walking on by that. Thank you for your patience, esteemed guest. We've now arrived. Mr. Pat is expecting you. Please just knock in case he's... Have a Johnny of a day. Welcome back. I was just trying to nothing. I wasn't doing anything, actually. So, have you talked to any more of my family? About any secret plans? You think they're throwing me a... No, you're totally wrong about that. I would definitely know if they were doing that. Plus, it sounds a little far-fetched, don't you think? You can't pull one over on old Pat on his birthday, that's what I always say. I say it sometimes, like once a year. No, they're definitely putting together a systematic plan to end my moderately to small life. But I appreciate you putting the thought in. Maybe if you talk to a few more people, you'll find out something we can really use. In the meantime, though, I actually called you back here because I needed your help. You see, I'm having a problem. A shoe-related problem. I don't usually wear them, but I figured if I did tonight, maybe I'd have better luck hot-footing it out of this event to safety if I needed to. The issue isn't my usual shoeless pantsless nature, but the drawers where I actually keep all my things. Last week, my Nana Roo gifted me an antique armoire from her shop as an early birthday present. It's big, spacious, practical, and so super haunted that it's leaving a weird stain on the parquet flooring just by existing. I haven't been able to find any of my shoes, and whenever I open a drawer, weird stuff happens. Here, why don't you see for yourself? Peruse for shoes. Soul searching. I love it. Hey, Trinetta, welcome in and happy, what is today? Saturday? Saturday. Happy Saturday to you too. Excuse me. How are you doing today, Trinetta? How's everything going for you? And Emperor, thank you so much for the gift sub, Trinetta, right there. Gift sub number 1,256. Holy shit. Thank you so much for the generosity, as always, Emperor. And if anybody in here is not following Trinetta, you should. Do you like JRPGs? Do you like retro games? Do you like baking? Do you like hanging out with people that are cool? Well, you're going to get literally all of that at Trinetta's stream, so make sure you click that link, give her a follow, check her out next time she's live. You're going to have a blast over there, I promise you. Rex says, welcome in. How are you doing today? I also appreciate food, it's true. Geek Boy, how are you doing? Hope everything's going good with you. Find a pair of Pat's favorite shoes by clicking on these suspicious drawers. But be careful, if Pat gets too scared, he'll give up on shoes forever. After each round, the contents of the drawers will shuffle around. Spooky. Alright, so I've got to find shoes without him being too spooked. Help me find my shoes, please. Round 1. Oh god, it's full of blood. Oh no, Game Boy with a dead battery. That's just an endless vortex. That's a voodoo doll? Oh, there's a shoe. Hey, a shoe! Let's find the other. Hey, a shoe! Alright, so that's a shoe, but not the shoe we're looking for. So that's the red shoe, that's the brown shoe. There's a sandal. That's a haunted mirror. That's creepy ghost hands. Melty candle. Hey, a shoe! Let's find the other. That's right here. Great! We made a pair! Round 2. It's a croc! Oh my god! I was hoping not, but there it is. Alright, there's a sandal. There's a red toe shoe. Spooky candle. Gross stuff. Voodoo doll. Haunted mirror. Creepy crawlies. Alright, there's the other sandal. Great! We made a pair! Round 3. That's blood. That is a creepy staircase. More gross stuff. Voodoo doll. Creepy thing. Chill ghost. Skull. More hands. Alright, there's the red toe shoe. There we go, that was lucky. My shoes! I was incredibly fortunate, I'll take it. Fight! I can't believe it! He found all 3 pairs of shoes that I own. Every shoe kind is represented here. Brown, sneaky, and tropical. You know, looking at them now is kind of giving me performance anxiety, actually. Maybe I should just go bare flipper like I usually do. Sorry, I'm just so nervous. I'm not thinking straight. I'm sorry I made you come back here for nothing, but I really appreciate that you did. And we got a puzzle piece. Oh, jeez. I'm so glad we met today. You're the best pal I've had in a long time. I'm getting all mushy. You get back out there and dig up some more dirt, and I'll text you just before. The event. See you later, investigator. Thank you for the GGs, I appreciate it. Alright. Oh boy, company. Give me a moment. I can take some time to rouse my polite small talk face. I'm just enjoying 2 or 8 cups of coffee here at the bar. Bub tries to stop filling my mug after 4, but I know his weakness. Strangulation. Don't talk to me before I've had my coffee, or before noon, or at night, or on weekends, and weekdays. Essentially, don't talk to me. That's all we're getting from her. Charlene is your spirit gator. I totally feel those vibes. Welcome to John Johnny's. Would you like to hear today's specials? May I seat you by the open window? I'm told it's a cozy table with a full-bodied aroma of car exhaust runoff and ancient pee. It just so happens our drink of the day is also called Ancient Pea. It's a ginger lemonade with a hint of turmeric. Yes, I named the daily specials. Why do you ask? Alright! That's the thing. Okay. Let's head on out of here. Okay, what time do we got now? 4:30, alright. Let's talk to lovely Maria again. Oh, you're back already. Well, hello again, dear. Did you manage to take any family photos? Face on! Don't do it! See if we can pop back some family photos in here. Oh god, there's so many! And I don't remember many of these relationships either. Well, this one's Pat. Pretty sure this one's up there. Pat, age 24, occupation, lovable doofus, biotech. Let's see, where's the swole dude? Right here? He said he was Pat's brother. Gentle Lorenzo, age 21, occupation, team captain of trivia night at the Bodega. Let's see. No, he's not there. Trying to remember the relationships here, and I don't remember them very well, unfortunately. I know a lot of them are just cousins. It doesn't really narrow down where they go, unfortunately. Let's see, he's not a sibling, is he? I don't think he is. The fact that it's difficult to grab them as they roll around is not great either. Oops. Oh, there is an edge to the screen at least, so I don't have to worry about them rolling off. You know how to tell the difference between an alligator and a crocodile? Alligators are the one you see later. Beautiful. Beautiful. I have no idea where any of these people go. I think he said he was a cousin. I'm looking for cousin slots to place him in. There we go. Tall Jared, age 27, occupation, sun-blocking monolith. Doc Melvin, you have one thing you remember? What do you remember? Help me out here. Let's see. I know Thazon, that's basically what I'm born for. Let's see, he's not a sibling, is he? He's not. The brother-sister pair is fighting over the inheritance. I don't think they said they're directly related either. So that should help things. Let's see. There we go. Princess Valentino, age 25, occupation gadfly socialite. Where's her brother? Here he is. Prince Valentino, age 25, occupation was in that one commercial. Yeah, they mentioned cousins and being removed, but doesn't narrow down a lot of these, unfortunately. There's a lot of cousins in here. Let's see what else we got. There we go. Tin Lizzie, age 23, occupation influencer.
Let's see, where does Majima go? I have no idea where he's going. There we go. The Knife, age 33, occupation guidance counselor. Let's see, here's the hippie dude. Don't know where he goes. Let's just start checking places. Pretty sure he's a cousin as well. Think? Let's see. Oh, he got stuck there. That's weird. There we go. Aiden, age 29, occupation stinky alley man and part-time dumpster driver. Yes! But Goroy actually Goro Majima as an alligator, which was amazing and hilarious. Absolutely incredible. Let's see. There we go. Not that one. We're gonna check there. Not there. Alright, so he's not a cousin, it wouldn't appear. So where is he on here? Let's see. Is he an older dude? Where does this dude fit on this chart? Not that old, surely. No. No, not there either. There we go. Bobby Blue Eyes, age 46, occupation very busy, very cool business guy. Alright, this guy I'm pretty sure is a cousin. Check out the slots we got for those. Not there. There we go. Nervous Dairy, age 26, occupation conspiracy theory YouTuber. Oh, good. Oh, good. Alright, that's everybody we got right now. Alright, let me see if that took time. If I can tell if that took time. That might have. Alright, so we shouldn't do that too many times then. Alright, let's hop on the bus. Or the hop on the subway? Alright, we haven't been downtown. We haven't finished Alligator Memorial, but let's head downtown first. See what's going on down there. Maybe a hint of rosemary too, god damn it. Alright. We're making progress. Oh, there's Nanoru's that we've been hearing about. Here's another puzzle piece. Here's another puzzle piece. He sells bug. All right. Let's start talking to folks. Sleepy Pants, that's an appropriate name. Man, I'm so tired of sleep right now. Love being asleep. That's all he's got to say. Nanoru, are we on the haunt? We have heard that her shop is haunted, so probably. Hello, hello, hello. Hey. Oh, hello. We're the Downtown Quartet, and we'll sing you a song. It's not a very short one, but it also ain't long. We'll sing it in the morning, and we'll sing it past noon. We've had a lot of noise complaints, and we'll be gone soon. Hit the solo, Maurice. To jail. Denise. Luis. Pat. Patrice. Maurice. We're Pat's aunts and uncles, he's our darling nephew. All except for Luis, who's just part of the crew. Take it, Luis! Ooh, baby, I'm not related to Pat. No, nothing like that. I'm just a guy they know that takes part in the show. Oh! Oh, dude, pull it back. Sorry. Luis is the one of the spotted, not on any tree. Yeah, he's just there. We can't tell you much, but we'll sing like a bird. If you can help us with our act, we'll tell you all that we heard. Luis is just happy to be there. I respect that. Give them a solo without triggering an oh no. Barbershop upset. I'll play. Help the Alligator Quartet hit their solos. When the scrolling bar shows a singer's background, point the spotlight at them. Oh my god. Things on! Let's warm up our vocal cords. Keep an eye on the scrolling bar at the bottom. Shine the spotlight at the singer with a matching background. When the groovy disco pattern appears, shine the spotlight at the disco ball. We'll all sing together. Ready, gentlemen? Ready, maestro? Did I need to click? Why did that not work? Somehow that didn't work at all. I might need to click? I might need to click there. I'm gonna retry that one more time. I thought I just had to point the spotlight there. But I might be wrong. Alright, better. Say, that felt pretty good. What do you think, fellas? Not enough Patrice time. Patrice demands more solo time. Okay, one more time for Patrice. Well, to my ears, that sounded... I feel like I could have had more timbre. Timbre? Come on! It's a singing word. I'm a real singer, and I'm gonna prove it. Okay, last time. Alright, everyone, give it everything you got. Round 3. Oh, the hat wiggle! Beautiful. Alright. Well, we lost 30 minutes on that, but we won. We did win. Trinetta, this game is amazing. I'm loving this. King Smashington, welcome in. How are you doing today? Yeah, there had to be a musical puzzle, of course. Of course. Are we lumberjacks? We might be, but I'm okay. Sleep all night and work all day. Thank you for the GGs. There's a badge. There's another badge. There's another badge. There's 3 badges? Come on, man! Oh, right. And there's the 4th badge. Oh, jeez. You helped us with our song and to improve our content. Now what we're going to tell you is we're booked at the event. Thanks for all your help. Now we'll see you in a week. Unless we get arrested, then please spring us from the clink. Yeah, I'm done with that part, but we finish it. We finish it. Hey, City Pal. I was just wondering, since we've been texting a bunch, have you heard of 9th Street Station at all? I haven't. Ah, yeah, I didn't think so. Well, it's been closed for a few years. Not a lot going on there since then. It's still got some of the most beautiful architecture of all the underground stops in the city, IMO. I really like to go there, actually. I was just thinking, if you ever wanted to stop by there, maybe I could meet you. No pressure or anything. You probably have to really help a conductor out to even get access. Pretty underground. Awful! Okay, I actually was on the floor that time, but I'd fallen unrelated to laughing. Anyway, don't worry about 9th Street. You can forget about what I said. If you want. That sounds like a secret. We'll have to look into that. The breeze. The practicing quartet. What a perfect day to be a live alligator. Even though it gets noisy sometimes, I love living in the city. It's so full of life and good burger joints. Ah, I'm so content. I love this city. Mona the Snipper! You hear about joining the resistance? Come to the front door, but don't let the feds tail you. Password is the only thing worth fighting for. Justice Absolute. Which is also the name of my favorite Marx-leaning ska band. Yes, I said favorite. There are more than one. There are 2, as a matter of fact. Their first single was about putting a potato in the tailpipe of a crooked alligator governor when he tried to join their mailing list. No GMOs. That's no governors may opt in. Okay! How would you smoke a burger joint? Carefully. I'm Mona, but you can call me by my online handle for safety, which is KPopAngel85. What? I can have other interests besides the cause. Do you mean Hat Pat, or do you mean Bat Pat? No, you probably mean Hat Pat. Bat Pat is my high school neighbor that used to pick on me for DSA meetings on Fridays. I got grounded. Pick me up for DSA meetings. He'd apparently broken his Nine Eyes' favorite set of extremely fragile and large-eyed porcelain deers with something? Club? Well, that's not important. We'll spring him eventually. Yes, Dad, I mean legally. Anyway, Hat Pat is an okay dude. I barely know the guy, but he still made me a punch-proof vest to wear to protest out of Dr. Soda bottle caps. He's a stand-up alligator. He maybe drinks too much soda, though. Doesn't he know what the government puts in that stuff? I'd tell you, but the CIA agent that watches my cell phone would probably delete my Chumbler in vengeance. That's where I keep all my pictures of day one. Which, I have 4 events to go to this week alone. Like tomorrow, it's Minestrone Monday at the Soup Kitchen. Then it's off to Taco Tuesday at the Women's Shelter. Wednesday doesn't have a funny name, but everyone does get those cupcakes with the white squiggle as an extra at the Alligator Food Bank. If you're talking about tonight, though, you might as well go act like a cop somewhere else, Officer Pinstripes. I don't rat out my comrades. My mind is bolted up so tight the Count of Monte Cristo has spent years trying to escape from me, whilst plotting his vengeance against those who wronged him. We just finished reading that book in my Tuesday lit class. Pretty baller, TBH. I love revenge. And breakfast.
Listen, I'm not trying to give you crud about Pat or something. I'm just a little stressed out. Not to go all first world probs on you, Bobs, but I have a zine due to be scanned by tomorrow afternoon. If I miss this deadline, I won't get printed in time for the Indie Comics / Annual People with Bangs convention this weekend. Do you know how long it takes to staple a stack of those zines? In these 2 full episodes listening to Gator Crater, a true crime podcast about the world's most blown up alligators. Yes, Dad, I also have Algebra 2 homework! If you could help me put some of these pictures together, maybe I can give you the straight dope about that dope. So, you ready to join the resistance?
Sounds like they've been a K-pop fan since day 1.
Make paper word salad because your voice is valid. Smells like zine spirit. God, this game is incredible.
I'll play, sure. Let's do this.
Mona's zine needs to cover 3 topics evenly. Choose a clip to add to the zine and click the page to glue it into place. Be careful, some clips cover 2 topics at once.
Yeah, don't let them delete your Tumblr.
They're vengeful. So check it, Pinstripes. I've already done all the hard zine stuff, like picking the clips and cutting everything with semi-straight lines. I need you to pick a good selection and glue them into place. Sadly, ever since the stickening of 2017, I'm not allowed to use glue myself. Or glue sticks. Or rubber cement. Or large stickers. Or small stickers. So you're gonna have to be the hero that sticks the pics. The zine encompasses, of course, the 3 most important, most zine-y things possible. I'm talking about social issues, indie comics, and K-pop, obviously. These 3 topics go together like peanut butter, jelly, and a third comparable thing that escapes me in this moment. But that doesn't mean we can lean into any one more than the other. My zine has to be balanced, or people will think I'm biased. That means no page space for any one more thing than the other. So pick up a pick and get ready to stick. Careful though, I have a limited selection of content, and glue is forever. Just ask my hamster. R.I.P. in Valhalla, Goopy the 3rd, 2015 and 2017. When you're done, we'll ask the editor if he's ready to scan, so get pasted.
Yeah, bread seemed like the obvious choice there.
This cover is really important. It has to portray the essence of what's inside. It's sort of like choosing what ironically humorous t-shirt to sport at Rosh Hashanah that'll really unsettle your extended family.
Alright, so what do we got? This one mentions...
Let's see, this one has social issue right there, K-pop right there, and local indie comics.
Oops, no, hang on.
Let's see, that one... All of them look pretty balanced here. I like this one, though. I don't know, what do you think? Should we go for comics for this one, or should we go for social issues? Both of them are pretty cool, though. K-pop I'm sure we'll do on the inside, but I like the images for the cover. You know, I just like Bundle as the name for a zine. Let's go with Bundle. Also, the glue is called Hughes Clues. This one really makes you think about staring out a window and being made to think. Don't forget to balance the topics. I wouldn't want anyone to accuse me of political bias. Or standing bias. Alright, what do we got? So we got social issues. And we've got K-pop. We only have the 2? Alright, so we'll start with social issues. I actually made this one myself. No one watches the Xerox machine in the school library at lunchtime on Tater Tot Day. Alright, then below that we will put a comic.
Lol, I'm gonna send this one to everyone I know. And some people I don't.
If you type random numbers into your phone, they have to go somewhere, right? And then we'll do K-pop for the last one. Why don't more boys wear eyeliner? Everyone can benefit from having the mysterious allure of a perfect wingtip.
She speaks the truth.
I didn't win the Zine Award at last year's con, but I did place 3rd in Cool Bangs. Let's see, so both of these are just K-pop things. I guess we just have to pick one of them. Because they're a pain in the eye, that is true. I don't have the coordination for them, I don't think. Tiny day one. Sorry, I just got all over puberty sweat. And the distinct need to buy cutified products. The last inside page is a hard hitter. You have to really leave them wanting more. Like, really, actually more. Like, maybe they'll give you a couple more bucks to pick up for a few of their comrades. Alright, so we need... Let's see, we need a political one, so let's do that. I know this one is particularly damning, but I pride my zines on delivering the important stuff. And then we need to do a comic. Let's do that one right there. This one's a last-minute submission from my friend's cousin, Minna. You can read the rest on her blog. It got called a tour de force by someone whose Twitter icon was the best ship from a popular TV show. We're almost there. Just paste on the back cover and we'll be done. Let's try this one. This is amazing. If anything, this is too flattering. You're all done? Hand it over. I said fair and balanced, but you're clearly favoring one topic over the others. I should have known better than to ask an outsider. Yeah, I'll pass this one. This one's not great. Oh, we got another text from Pat. Hey! Are you there? It's Pat! I know we haven't figured out what the family's totally nefarious secret is yet. Well, even if we walked there together, I'd feel safer. Is that okay? I'm on my way. Oh god, is it time? No! There's still so much more to do! Yeah, I think it's time. I think it's time for the event. Oh god. Oh god, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Well, hello and pleasant evening, my good chum. I didn't mean to startle you. Oh no, I didn't mean to startle you. Not I, you. You see, it is within my very nature to skulk mysteriously around corners and the like in deft silence. As my mother was a mysterious slipper designer, and my father was mysteriously absent. Oh, but enough about me. What about you? You seem like an alligator with an agenda as well. Perhaps a mysterious agenda? Well, that's just fine, my friend. That's just fine, you. You know. They say mysterious agendas are the best agendas of all, second only to salacious ones. Perhaps yours is a little bit of both. Do you have a blog I can follow? I see you noticing my hat, but tread carefully, my dear. Tread carefully, you. This hat and the secret alligator society it symbolizes have led me down many a dark and terrible road. Such as community potlucks with spaghetti so al dente, your very soul will ponder the multitudes it requires to chew it. Don't get me started on our mysterious rummage sale. Our fundraiser for the SPCA, extremely mystical. Our community sneak spear production in the park? No, that was fairly uneventful. Oh, we got a puzzle piece. Oh, jeez. Alright. Guess it's time to head in. Oh god, Phazon! Yes, this game does need multiple playthroughs to 100%. And there's multiple endings, I'm told. But you keep all of your progress from each playthrough for the next one, so you can build on what you did at least. Welcome back, esteemed guest. I'm afraid our kitchen is closed early for a closed event in the hotel ballroom tonight. I have provided Mr. Pat with some complimentary stale oyster crackers and tap water. If you follow me, I can show you to his room. You're gonna want 100% it's worth it? I probably won't do it on stream, but I'm loving this game. This is amazing. Pardon me, we'll begin walking at your leisure. Oh, I'm clicking and dragging again. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm loving everything about this game. This game is incredible. My, what beautiful wallpaper we have! So rich and distracting! Yeah, no, unfortunately we've done all the dating Majima we ever need to do. Yeah, every single moment of this game I'm loving. This is incredible. I'll probably be 100%ing it off stream. We've arrived. Please inform Mr. Pat that he can't have any more tap waters after you knock. I'm so glad you came back. I've just been guzzling tap waters and stress eating these funny crackers the waiter gave me. Even though I'm not gonna wear them, I went and got all my shoes out anyway. I think just for the company. It's scary being alone in here. Now, the event is about to begin. But maybe since you're here, nothing bad will happen. This counts as something bad happening. Do you have a flashlight? I'm scared of the dark. And a flashlight, but slightly less so. Hey, you found one. Do I look like that one video by Alligator Queen? Hopefully with this we can make it through the corridors of the hotel to the ballroom where the event is safely. Just walk really close to me, okay? We have no way of telling who or what is out in those twisted halls. Embark in the dark, Navigator! Ready your silence pistol, oh god. The power is out. Click and hold to guide Pat through the dark hotel. Oh god! What is this? What is this? Ah! A reminder of the inevitable passage of time that will one day consume us all into the infinite. Also, I can't read analog clocks. Alright. Let's see what we can find. Wow, this is a really big place. Please, anything but Marty! Alright, we'll forget about Marty. Judgments! Oh god. Oh, it's really dark back here, holy shit. Hello? Where are we going here? Did you see it move? I think I saw it move. Alright, that's another dead end. Ah! There's just something unwholesome about reading graphic novels in the pitch-dark sediment of a broken hotel wall. I can't help but agree, although that's a very, very specific scenario. Well, Mandy! I'd ask what he's doing here, but he's attracted to spotlights. Like a moth that smells like hair gel. Did we find the place? Hopefully we found the place.
Oh! Oh! And there's all the people we got the badges of. Oh, it's awesome! Let's chat up, everybody. Happy birthday to you. You live in a zoo. You smell like an alligator. And that is unsuspicious and correct. Oh my god. This is the worst party I've ever been to. It's simply dreadful. Even worse than last year's. Even worse than the wrap party for the Gucci modeling shoot I did. That's Gucci, adult-sized baby bonnets for strange alligators. Even worse than the release party where they found my ex-boyfriend, the house music DJ, run through with a claymore. I for sure wasn't anywhere near there, of course, but how awful. Simply dreadful. Yeah, it was just a surprise birthday party. As we guessed. Oh, there's another puzzle piece. Gotta look for those now, too, apparently. Sup, oldie and moldy? You down for another heist? Sorry to pull you back into the game, but with a cake like this, how can you resist one last score? Can we talk to people multiple times? Nope, just the one time. Little Geraldine is the best. We love her so much. On my way over, I passed that abandoned Miss Hoopledoom's home for spooky 1800s children with coughs. And wouldn't you know it, my phone stopped working again. All it does now is sing Ring Around the Rosie in a slow, haunting manner and try and order a stick and hoop with my credit card. Good luck with that, buddy. Good luck with that. Having to sit still for this long is harder than that time I did a squat-a-thon and my pants split due to meaty glute offshoot. Meaty glute offshoots! At least then I got new yoga pants and raised $100 for guys without thighs. It's an important organization, Bro Yoko. Meaty glute check, oh my god! Hello, Starchild. May I interest you in a flyer from my upcoming crystal yoga class? We're going to stand on our heads and really give it to some quartz. There's also going to be free pizza. In the dumpster outside Italian Tony's cheese circles. Like Bellissimo or whatever. You guys should have seen your faces when you came in. I took like 1,000 pics. Pat looked like he thought he was going to die or something. Lol. Hold on, I'm totally live vlogging this. Pizza will never betray you. It's true. Hey there, I got word you guys wouldn't make it on account of the blackout. Pat's scared of the dark. And hallways. And parties, come to think of it. This usually doesn't end as well as this, is what I'm saying. Good evening and good morrow, friend. What an auspicious sign that we have crossed paths once more. Perhaps we have some unknown star-deined connection, or you really want to read my zine about cool wizards. Check it out, I have a whole chapter dedicated to Totapicus the Groovy. Oh, I'm so proud of my Patrick. He didn't threaten a coat rack shadow with a stapler and jump out a window. Or dump the punch bowl in the toilet thinking it was poison. This is already going so much better than his birthday last year. Dragon Facts, who would like to read a zine about cool wizards? I probably would too, honestly. Hey, thanks for earlier. I ended up canceling that date, but not because I was nervous anymore. I was actually kind of wondering if, you were free? You know, maybe we could go to a real restaurant, or like hurl some hot dog buns at Fat Seagulls down at Alligator Coney Island? No pressure. Anytime, Alligator Goramajima. Anytime. Tell anyone about what you saw earlier and I'll break your kneecaps into enough pieces that the old maids can play mahjong. And thanks. Hey, put her there, old pally. It's time for an old-fashioned handshake. Just ignore the snail trail. I'm told it's full of vitamins and helps with the drying. And then it comes out my limbs and leaves it crying. Oh! Hey, where are you going? I'm so happy. I wasn't getting rubbed out. I was getting birthday clout. It's so nice to have my beloved family here with me. I want to take a big family photo and everything. That means you too, if that's okay. Everything you did for me today, it really meant so much to me. You're a really special friend. I can't thank you enough. Aw, come on, everything's ready for the photo. Except for you. Follow me. Oh, we get to design our character! Oh, that's friggin' adorable! Oh, we have to make the best alligator now. We absolutely have to make the best alligator. Oh, that is so cute. That's what I was thinking too, Thaizon, but no. We get to make our dude. That's so good. There we go. Get some cool glasses. It'll be a pale alligator because this is me we're talking about. Haven't we all at this point, Thaizon? I know, it's so cute. Oh, we get to pick tie color, of course. Of course, we're going purple. Nice bold choice there. I don't know what this is doing, so that's fine. Oh, hair color! Oh, it's cute. Oh, let's go with a nice silver. There we go. And teeth. Oh, it's cute. Oh, there we go. All done. Congratulations. Oh, that's so cute. Featuring Dante from the Gator May Cry series. That is fantastic. The game is won. The story ends sweet. But though it seems done, has this all been deceit? What's really going on? Does our tale end right here? The more family you come upon, the more truth will grow clear. Alright, so, yeah, there are more endings if you get more family members, I'm told. Including the true ending, you have to get all 33 family members, which cannot be done in one playthrough, it has to be done in multiple. But yeah, that was super charming! Additional music by Neil Cicierega, holy shit. That's insane. Who actually contributed to the development as well, that's awesome. Alright. I'm kind of curious. Like I said, I'll probably play some more off stream, but... You unlocked Pat Game Skip. More mysteries await you in Alligator, New York. Oh, jeez! Alright. So yeah, there are more endings, but honestly, people should get this game themselves. This game is amazing. Can I pay more channel points to continue this on stream? No, unfortunately. Like, I don't want to give away everything, because honestly, this is a tiny little indie game, and I do want to support these guys. So if you're curious... Rin, you got an idea? What are you thinking, Rin? What are you thinking? You will share it later, alright. Sounds good. But yeah, I do want to support these guys. Like, I'm pretty happy with that ending, but if you folks are curious, this game is on Steam and it does go on deep discount all the time. In the secret place, gotcha. So yeah, that game was absolutely amazing. Literally 10 out of 10. I loved it. It was hilarious. All the art was good, all the music was good, most of the puzzles were pretty fun. God, the writing in this game, the fact there was an entire visual novel about Goro fucking Majima. I can't. This was so charming. This was absolutely amazingly charming, and I loved everything about it. I hope you folks enjoyed watching this as well, because I am over the moon with this game. This is so good. I'm so glad this game exists. It does kind of feel like it was custom targeted directly at me, and I appreciate that game. So, I think we're going to wrap it up here for today. Tomorrow, if you haven't heard what we're doing tomorrow, we are going to be playing Full Metal Alchemist 2 and the Curse of the Crimson Elixir for PS2. So if you were interested in extremely obscure PS2 games based on very popular animes, I got you taken care of tomorrow. Feel free to check that out. Oh my god, Phazon, I have played that one. There were some tears shed over that one, if it's the same one I'm thinking of. Warded your wish listing, now excellent. Thank you for that. So yeah, thank you for everybody for being here. Seriously, this was an amazing experience. I will not soon forget. But hey, if folks have a minute to spare before we wrap things up, I would really appreciate it, because before we call things, yeah, Ed, there's a Full Metal Alchemist game. As a matter of fact, the second one we played on stream. I've got another one in the VODs if you want to check that out. That event again it is, but if you can stick around for one more minute, I would really appreciate it, because we still gotta see who all else is online. So if you're not done watching Twitch, maybe I can send you somewhere cool. I would definitely like to try. So make sure to hit follow first and foremost if you aren't already following. That'll be the quickest way to find me tomorrow, or at any point in the future if you'd like to come back. And while I'm looking to see who all is online right now, there are some links in chat you might want to check out. First and foremost, we got a link to my YouTube, which is where you can find recaps, or you can catch up on any games I've been playing. If you want to watch this again, it'll be going up there. And we've also got all the games I've played in the past. If you want to check those out too, feel free to. And we have a link to my Discord as well, if you want to chat with me or the community outside of the stream. Everybody is welcome there, so feel free to jump in there. Let's see, where are we going to go today? That's actually a good question. Got a couple options here. I see a couple. I think, ooh, it looks like someone we are good friends with is doing some sort of charity today. I don't know what's going on, but I definitely want to check that out. So, ladies and gentlemen, I would really appreciate if you join us as we go raid a very, very good friend of the stream by the name of Grunt Guru. He is a fantastic retro streamer. He plays some obscure retro games, he plays some popular retro games, and in general is just a really cool guy to hang around with. Today, it looks like he's doing something for charity, which is very cool, and it looks like he is playing a Zelda game. I can't tell what it is just by glancing at the preview, so we'll have to find out. So, why don't you join me over there, say hi to Grunt, hang out for a bit, give him a follow if you like what he's doing. But hey, if you've got other things to do, I will just say as I always do, have a good morning, afternoon, or evening wherever you're at in the world. I will see you folks tomorrow for Full Metal Alchemist 2 for the PS2. Take care of yourselves till then, everybody.